you doing? Hello, hello. Oh, let me put it on the chat so I can see it. How you guys doing today? Hey, Celica. Hey, living my best life. Hi, Mama Dearest. If anybody else is in here, I didn't see it yet because Restream only shows me what's on here, so I can't
Living
see.
my best,
Yeah,
Celica.
yeah, that's what I just said. Those ones that just popped up right here.
Cupcake, we're here. And
All right.
Ashley says hi.
All right, let me put this on. Hold on, I gotta put it on my phone. Which I forgot to charge, but I think it's most of the way charged, so hopefully it's okay. All right, and I have my glasses somewhere. I just realized I didn't have them. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Ashley. Hello, hello. Oh, I went to open up a notebook, and I think one of my grandchildren was coloring in it. So I'll go to the next page. That's cute. Oh, and my other grandchild. They left me some artwork. Isn't that cute? I love it. All right, where's my pen? Here it is. So, I know we have Amanda, Kendra. Kendra said she'll be here around an hour from now, basically.
It'll be one.
Celica, did you want a reading, honey? Living my best life.
Foxy Fox is here.
Oh, Bernard. I gotta go back and read what he was saying. Because he had a few things to say. How you guys doing today? So it's a beautiful Tuesday. It is hot as hell in my office. I should probably turn up the fan. Oh, you know what? I think my fan is in reverse. I mean, it's like going up. So it's not pushing around the air in here. It's really stagnant. Hey, Linda, how are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, honey, I got you down. I got you. Oh, shoot. Forgot. Ashley.
Ashley, did my name show up? I was before Living My Best. She was...
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, she was here. Before Living My Best.
No, actually, Living My Best Life signed up last night. I seen it yesterday. Alrighty. But see, when you guys, so that's why I do community post and this one, and under the live. Because under the live, I don't know why YouTube only keeps it there for so long and then poof, it disappears. So I try to check periodically and try to take a screenshot in case, anybody signed up ahead of time. So if you ever look under my community post, it'll stay, it won't disappear, but under here it does, just so you know. And Linda's like, I want to start signing up a week in advance. You don't have to sign up a week in advance, but you can if you want. This is what happens. People do try to sign up a week in advance and then they forget, and then they don't come.
She said 111.
Did anyone get the plate number of the bus that hit me? What? Did I miss something?
Who said that?
I think Rhonda did. Yep, Rhonda, I get confused. Rhonda, do you know? So Rhonda came here. So on Sunday, I kept saying I wasn't feeling well. And I thought it was because of the cabbage I ate the night before. I'm not going to lie. And I kept saying I wasn't feeling well. And as the day went on, I was feeling sicker and sicker. And Rhonda was at my house, and I think I fell asleep. Rhonda, what time did I fall asleep? It was around 7 or so. I'm not even sure. Do you know that I didn't wake up until like 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon? I slept that whole way. It wasn't a good sleep, mind you. I moaned and groaned the whole time. And then I got up at 3, and then I kept trying to doze off rest of the day yesterday. And then I couldn't sleep last night and then go to sleep till like 4:30 this morning. So, my sleep schedule's all messed up. But yeah, I think my kid got me sick.
When she said, did anybody get the
Oh,
plate number?
7:30ish, yeah.
She said my lower body freaking hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Did you give her something?
Oh, no. Well,
because you're sick.
Oh, no. I think I still have a fever, to be honest with you. It feels like the heat is on in here. Does it feel like the heat's on in here for you?
No, I'm still wearing my jacket.
She's still wearing her coat, and I'm like, I am so hot. It literally feels like the heat's blowing in my face. I don't feel well. My stomach is still gurgly. I really think I still might have a tad bit fever, but I definitely feel 100% better than I did. So we'll get through this.
See, Rhonda, I feel like I hiked a mountain.
Yeah. So, anyways, now I just talked about my sickness to you.
You're making the room hot.
I'm making the room hot. Can you? I think I really do have that fan,
On reverse?
and that was probably because of the candles, but I need some air in this place. All right, that might. I
Oh,
don't
wait a
know.
minute, that's not reverse. Let me shut it off first.
Yeah. I know what it switches.
Slowing down.
I feel yucky. So, long story short, if I have to take a break and run to the bathroom for a minute, sorry, y'all. It might happen. All right.
Oh, here it is.
Did I get Kindred down? I did.
Maybe I should have left it on low. Nope. It's
Time to
right
turn
back
on air conditioning. I will argue with my husband to put the ACs in the window until like August. We have an old style apartment, so the draft is horrible. So, anyways, the ACs are up in the attic, and for one, I can't carry them down. But our attic doorway at the bottom of the stairs is very narrow, so it's hard to get around the corner. You have to like lift and twist to get around. There's no way in hell I can do it. No way.
I didn't shut off yet.
Oh, it's very quiet in here today. Well, I know a lot of people are live right now.
Are they?
Yeah. All right, so I don't know if Amanda, she said put me down, but she didn't say if she was going to be here or not. She might be working. I don't remember. Oh, that's right. Let me check. Did you say Cupcake was here?
Yes.
See, I didn't see Cupcake in here.
Cupcake here.
Oh, okay, I see Cupcake on top. Selika, are you still in here, honey? Did you want a reading? All right, let me put up Cupcake. Cupcake.
So,
That's okay, Linda. I just didn't know if she wanted me to timestamp her or not. So, all right, so I got Amanda, Kendra, Living My Best Life, Bernard, Linda, Ashley, and Cupcake. If I haven't said your name and you want to be on the list, please let me know, because I might have forgotten.
give me it quickly. I only got 2 of them.
All right, so let me check. I got to check and see what Bernard wrote down, too, and I'm giving a couple. You know, I always give it a few minutes. Everybody knows that I don't start right away, right?
Hey,
So I was starting to redecorate for spring over here late last night because I couldn't sleep, which looks horrible, so it's not going to stay. And that white clash is so bad. Like, it looks worse on camera than it does in person. And my cat's laying on it. I had to change my old cloths because it was literally cat hair lined everything. All right, let me check. And send out prayers for
Oh,
what's the matter?
it's going too slow. I have
No,
it
it's
on.
probably stopped. Did you slip no, wait,
Yes,
wait,
I
wait,
did.
wait.
I slipped the switch.
All right, then you turn it on. It's off. There you go.
Oh, that's your thing.
No, that's the cat. Rattling. Oh my God, that
This
cat's
is
gonna knock
rattling.
everything down.
Sorry, I had to move it.
Yeah, that's why that got moved too, because of the cat.
I'm sorry, but no, you can't.
We
touch
probably should have cleaned the fans when you do a reverse and go the opposite way, all the dust flies all over. I think we probably should have thought of that before we decided to go in reverse.
that. Now, can you feel it?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Y'all, you don't even know how hot I am. All right, so Lady Tie Dye is taking her mama to the doctor stuff. So just give some prayers and just keep some fingers crossed for her mama. Hey Bridget, how are you doing? All right, Bridget, I'll put you down. I haven't seen you girls in a long time. I'm glad you popped in here. It'll probably be quiet today. There's a lot of YouTube stuff going on. So when there's a lot of YouTube stuff, it gets quiet in here. So with that being said, I'll give the same spiel that I usually give, okay? That I usually give every time I start. Most people are welcome. Just about everybody here is welcome. We don't judge. I don't care which part of the street you come into. As long as you're here with love and light, you're most definitely are welcome here, okay? And with that being said, if you would like, hi Carrie, how are you doing? Welcome today. So with that being said, is okay, Ashley. That just yes, I just got your message. All right, that's funny. So with that being said, that made me giggle. So now I gotta get back and check what's that. Oh yeah. So if you're here and you would like a reading, put a 1 in the comments. And that's ways because I get confused on the chitter chatter going on in the comments sometimes. Because you got, hey, Purple, honey, how you doing? Oh, I'm getting purple bombed. Okay, I get it. Yay! It took me a second to see what was going on. Thank you, Phoenix, Purple Phoenix, for purple bombing. Can one of my mods drop Purple's channel? So, anyways, if you would like a reading, make sure you put a 1 in the comments, because like I was saying, people chitter chattering here, and I don't see everything that's going on. I'm an airhead as it is in real life, so you just can imagine about me I can't multitask. Let's just face it. So one will stick out in my head. All right, Brenda, I got you, girl.
Mexican said no. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's my husband. He knows me more than anybody. So yeah. So anyways, if you want a reading, just put a 1 in the comments, and I'll get you on the list. So with that being said, you just have to make sure that you're here when I call your name. So let's say I call your name, and you have to go run to the store. We have real life stuff to do. You gotta go run to the store. You gotta go take care of an errand. As long as you come back before my live's over, I will still read you. So don't be like, oh my God, I missed. I have to go. I'm gonna miss it. No, as long as you come back. Once your name's on the list, as long as you're back before my live ends, just know that I will still read you. Okay? If you're a member, as long as you sign up at the end, any members who sign up to let me know they were on a reading for that day, I will read you at the end. So all my members get right at the end who let me know they want a reading. Okay? So it makes it kind of easy. Hello. Hey, Judith. Hey, Past. I probably missed half the people that came in here. Let me check and see.
Yes, Celica, I wrote you down.
Yes, Celica, we got you down, girl. You're on the list, honey. So I got Manda, Kendra, Living My Best Life, Bernard, Linda, Ashley, Cupcake, Bridget, Celica, and Brenda. I might have said Brenda twice by mistake. One was Bernard.
Yeah, Bernard was first.
Yeah. With that being said, and please send out prayers for Lady Tie-Dye. And I lost my glasses, so let me try to read Bernard's. He left lots of messages.
Brenda has eye doctor.
Oh, Bernard said, tell your husband and your mom I said hi.
Okay, is he here?
No, I'm reading, and he left a lot of comments under the community thing.
Okay.
And he had a question to understand. What female zodiac sign don't be talking to, because I've known you were telling me it'll be a female. What zodiac sign will she be? I'll talk to you when I go on break and how she looks. Okay.
Oh, she's down.
I've been feeling good, so I guess I'm good. It's something good. I've been in a good mood, so let me know something good. Yes, I want to be at work today.
Brenda said I have an eye doctor's appointment at 1.
Okay, Brenda. Oh, wait, what time is it where you're at right now, Brenda? Are you still in the same time zone as me? I'll make sure I read you before you leave. Then he said, Google home, be at work today, but this talk about a female, last P, beautiful female, February. What's the zodiac sign? How is she going to look? Do something good about her. All right, Bernard, I'll try my best.
Mexican. Celica said Mexican. You still haven't mailed me the kid.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I was starting to see who came in and said hi. See, I told you all I get sidetracked easily. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't even joking. So hi Judith, how are you? Past, Sassy. They came in from Purple, so they probably left already. So they probably even know I'm saying hi to them.
Yaya sister.
Hey Killer, how you doing?
You forgot Yaya sister?
No, I said Heidi. Her name's Heidi.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
My mom's like, you forgot about Yaya.
Oh,
Thank you, Past, for the $4.99 super sticker. Thank you very much. It's very sweet of you. And hey, Killer, did you want a reading today, honey? All right. So let me get back to my. So it's 11:22 there. Okay, Brenda, I'll make sure. What time do you have to leave? Actually, Brenda, I'll do you first, okay? Because you know I talk for a couple minutes. I'll make sure I just do you first. So everybody can get a reading. It's free. I mean, obviously donations are more than welcome, but anybody can get a reading for free. Because I do hear that sometimes. Oh, are they free? Yes, they're free. They're free. So, and I don't just pull one card and call it a day. I pull a couple cards. What's wrong with my cat? Oh no, that's Isis. You don't know. She cries
She
nonstop.
wants me to pet her.
Yeah, she cries nonstop. That's her personality. She has always been like that. She never stops. Never. If you were to come over my house, even if it's your first time here, she will instantly run, jump in your lap, and literally cry in your face.
She tried getting over it.
Yeah, we don't usually allow her in here because she climbs up on everything and knocks everything down. But a lot of times you'll see her up there. She stays in here to hide from the other cats. See, the thing is, when she was younger, she was the bully of the house. She ran the house. She was mean to all the pets. And now that she's older, they don't like her anymore. So they get her to hide in here because it ends up being cat fights. And it's all because she was a brat when she was younger and mean to everybody. Well, she's nice to us. It's other people.
I'm not going to keep her forever.
Hi, Nicola Jackson. How are you doing? Welcome in.
You might have missed it, but Julie Navarro.
Hi, see you call me in much. Did you want to get put on the list, Nicola? Just put a one in the comments, and if you have a question, I'll write you down. It'll be a little bit before I get to you. Of course, yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, you can go now. Yeah, I'm putting you outside the door.
That's Catwoman's cat's name. My mom's taking her out of here. She's trying like heck to get in here. And I think she's getting paranoid when her old. She's not that old, but she's getting older, and the cats are not kittens or young anymore. And I'm telling you, when I say, "Hey, corn dog, how are you doing?" Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. So so when she was younger, she ran the house. All right, my dog's afraid of her. All right, the other cats would run from her. But now that she's older and the other cats are older, they don't play. So if she tries to be mean to them, they will chase her away. So now she hides in here, and she don't want no animals, nothing around her except for people. She's very loving to people. But if you have 4 feet, she's going to try to attack you. I don't know what it is about her. She's been like that her whole life. Okay, Nicola. And I think you asked, all right, honey. So it'll be a little bit before I get to you. You said, call me in March. All right.
I see, so there must be somebody in there she calls C.
So you want to know if C will call you in March. All right. Oh, Catwoman from Batman has a cat. Her name is Isis. I don't know why I know that. Oh, really? I didn't know that either. So this is how long I've had Isis. I had her before we ever heard of an ISIS, okay? So when we first started hearing about ISIS, people always question me, oh, you named your cat after a terrorist group? No, it's an Egyptian goddess. I've had her well before I've ever heard of that group, okay?
And that's not ISIS.
So my cat, I don't live on a first floor. And if you see my house from the front, it looks like I'm on a 3rd floor, but I'm not. So Isis will jump up on a tree, jump up on the porch, and then come up to her window to let us in. Well, she, will cry and cry out the window. So, but then she's a pain in the butt to get in because you have to make sure the path is clear and nobody's in the way. And she has to check to make sure there's no animals that she could see. Any of my pets she can't see before she comes through the door. She's weird. Anyways, so at first people would make comments because she has a hard time coming in, so we'll be calling her name outside. Isis, come in. So people would make jokes, but it wasn't really funny, but you know what I mean. So anyways, that's my little tidbit about my kitty. My one of three. I have 3 kitties. And she's a mama to one of them. And I think all you guys have seen all my kitties at one point, right? No, except for Prince. He's pretty shy. He's quiet and reserved and pretty cool. Now I sound like an old cat woman, but that's okay. Oh, see, my comments are not showing all up on here, on a restream. Alright, I just gotta make sure I pay attention to this. Kind of, because I don't have my glasses on.
Well, Past does paranormal videos.
You do paranormal videos? Wait, live my best life. Let's see. My mother and I was in a paranormal group for quite a few years. Quite a few years. All the equipment is in my attic. And I was just thinking a few months ago, I was like, I wonder if that equipment is any good because of all the heat and stuff from the summer.
The stuff you got upstairs, you're probably, I don't know.
I never even thought of that.
You'd have to take it down and check it out.
Yeah, we haven't gone and done any investigations in I don't know, it's probably been 5 years since we did the last one. Life is way too busy. I think since we ended up becoming members of the church, I think honestly is when we stopped, or what actually when we were doing the schooling for it, it's kind of slowed down then. And it used to be all stored at my mother's house, and she brought it here, and I was just thinking, oh my God, all those cameras and everything are up in the attic at my house because we have tons of equipment. We did it for many, many years.
Cupcake said at Past, I can communicate with the paranormal and see them.
Oh, you can?
We're just like you.
Yep. That's good. Hey, Fancy Glam, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been, honey? Oh, it's nice to see you in here. I haven't seen you in a while. All right, so I know if Brenda's still in here, she's first. Oh, you know who I forgot? Peaches. Peaches said that she wanted to be on the list. And I almost forgot. Hi, Intuitively. How you doing, honey? Would you like to be put on the list today? So if you want to be put on a list today, just put a 1 in the comments because that'll stick out to me. Just make sure you're here at one point. If I happen to call your name, you're not here at that moment, I will just skip over you and go to the next person until you come back. But unless you're a member, you have to be here by the end. And if you're a member, you're not here, it's okay, it's cool. I will just read you at the end and timestamp it. You might have to chase me down for timestamps, y'all. I am bad about forgetting to post them underneath. But 99% of you know how to get a hold of me. Or just write in the comments, where's my timestamp? And I'm always like, oh, damn, I did it again.
Intuitively wants one.
Yeah. I'm writing Intuitively down. So I'm going to do Brenda first because she's going to the eye doctors. And Brenda, is this the one about having your other eye done? I know you had surgery on one of them. This pen is skipping, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Will you timestamp me maybe if I fall asleep? Yes, okay, Linda. Just let me write that down so I will forget. All right. Oh, it is? Good. And see, now that you did one eye, you know what to expect with the other one. And you seem to recover pretty quickly, because I think you were on panel that night, right? I mean, not that it was perfect or anything, but...
Who timed out Bridget? By monkey ass.
Oh, I'm sure it was a mistake.
Hey, Iris. Frosty After Dark said hi.
Oh, hey, Frosty. How are you doing, sweetheart? So, Bridget, I think one of my mods timed you out by mistake.
Brenda
That
said.
it was a mistake. I don't know, maybe it was. I guarantee you it was a mistake, unless you thought maybe you're somebody else. But Bridget is my cousin's coworker. Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetie. They sneak in at work. We've all done it. We've all timed somebody out. I purposely leave my phone up because people know my cat, the one we just kicked out of here, is blocked a couple of people. Not a couple people. Blocked Nessie twice at different times. Walking across here, Nessie says something. Bloop. My cat's blocked her. Can you believe it? So now I purposely leave it because that's embarrassing. I'm like, no, I swear I did not block you. Hey, monkey ass. I miss you, sweetheart.
Yeah, she was just
I didn't know how to get a hold of you. So get a hold of me. All right. So I'm going to do Brenda first. Monkey ass, did you want to read today? We're just popping in to say hi. So I'm going to do Brenda first. I'm at doctor's getting phone out of the truck holder. Okay, sweetheart. All right, sweetie, I miss you. I'm going to do Brenda first. I'm trying to see who's here. And then probably, I know Kendra's not yet. She said she'll be coming in later. Do Brenda.
Can I live on my best?
Huh? I started quickly putting numbers to the ones coming up so it can be boom, boom, boom. To the ones I know here, and so it can be a little bit quicker. Don't worry about it, monkey ass. It happens. You know what? She's at work and she can't really talk anyway, so they listen and wait for their name to be called. So she probably wouldn't even noticed anyways. All right, so we got Brenda. And then Living My Best Life. I'll do number 2. I know Bernard's not here yet. And then I'll do Linda if she's still here. All right. And then it'll be Ashley, Cupcake, and Bridget after that. Oh, see, yeah, she didn't even notice. Yeah. I got to sort where my membership went. I'll figure it out. Weird. That's okay, Fancy. Don't worry about it. My mom has to redo hers every month. There's a couple people here that do, so I don't know if it's your phone or the type or whatever, but I know my mom, because I said, Mom, it's automatic, but my mother has to do her every month.
Security.
Monkey ass, my favorite ass. Oh, monkey ass made me this. See this thing? Anybody ever shows up at my house, I'm like, y'all gotta see this. Look at this.
Queen Nessie. Member for 5 months, Rainbow.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
She said no reading. So Savannah is here? Somebody said hi to Savannah.
Oh, I don't see Savannah.
Oh, no, they said at Rainbow.
Oh, at Rainbow? Oh, Mom, you know I get confused easy. Well, she probably thought Savannah because it goes, you know what I'm saying? It goes, her wording is a little bit different.
Yeah, sister.
Oh, look at Celica's been a member for 5 months. Yeah, has been a member for 1 month. Oh, yes, yeah, I did put you down, honey. I did put you down. You're on the list.
Angelica.
And Celica, too, yeah. Yes, I sure did. All right. So first is Miss Brenda. And what did I say? Brenda, Living My Best Life, and then Linda. I always say the names ahead of time. I'll give you guys a notice. Like, I try to call out to find out who's going to be in order to be able to read so it can kind of go a little bit quicker. As you guys know, I like to talk a lot. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer. Like sometimes Celica sends me like these awesome food pictures that she's eating, or if she's at an American restaurant, she'll send me pictures like at McDonald's and I think KFC one time, right? But Celica's always making something really good. Her and I wish I could go to her country just so she can cook for me. I'm not even kidding you. She made the most awesome birthday cakes for her boys, and she saw like what was it, like a cake of, it was kind of like a, I don't even know how to explain it, but it was like a cake and it had like what do you call it, like candy bar pieces on it, and she did a replicate of it. She did an amazing job like a professional. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I'm telling you, there's a lot of spots around. I want to go to your country, Belgium. I want to go to Scotland. I want to go all over. I'm not even exaggerating.
Australia.
Australia, yes, yeah. All right. All right, Miss Brenda. You're first, my dear. I think I said everything I'm supposed to say. I got sidetracked as always.
Charlotte's got a mess.
Oh, you made one for your niece yesterday? A Wednesday Addams themed one? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's very cool. Oh, that's what I was saying. Sometimes I take breaks for a minute. Some of the people in here will send me photos of different things that they're doing or making or whatever it is, and we'll stop. We'll share the photos and such. Okay, Brenda, honey.
You doing that now?
Yeah, I'm doing Brenda right now. Let me just cleanse these cards first. I'm shuffling them good first, especially since you're my first reading. I shuffle the cards for, oh, Stella could see, she just sent me a couple pictures, and I'll show them 1 second. So I shuffle the cards for a couple of reasons. One, it helps break up the energy. Well, one is really, it's because you want them shuffled, right? So I don't keep pulling the same cards over and over to every single person. But then it's really to help break up the energy too. So if you guys have a question or a special intent, I will shake them up to put that intent into the cards, all right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm thinking, I put good vibes. So even though Brenda didn't say she had a question, I will think about Brenda. You know, I'll say her name in my head while I'm shuffling the cards. So it helps break up the energy, and then I help put energy into them also. And I don't usually like snap the cards. I don't usually snap the cards like this. You know, you take them and snap them. Because it can break up the energy completely, and I will only do that if there was like a really intense reading and I need to completely clean out those cards and start all over again, because I do readings boom, boom, boom. I'm just giving you guys a little scenario why you might see me do odd things and you don't understand what the point is. And cards go flying all the time. One of these lives, we're gonna have a game. If you guys count how many times I drop the cards and pick them up, whoever gets the closest, you know, maybe I'll give you a high five. We'll see.
It's getting close.
All right, I'm going to read Brenda, and then I'm going to poke at those pictures that Miss Celica sent me. All right. Huh? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm trying to, y'all, I really need to clean off my workspace. It's getting smaller and smaller over here.
Yeah.
I really want to set up a way where I don't have to keep dropping down my laptop and have like one camera, you know, like facing the cards and then one camera facing me the whole time. It definitely would make things a lot easier.
Oh, I gotta fix it.
I know I forgot something in my little spiel that I usually do. Sorry about that, I just dropped that.
That's all right. Got it.
All right, Brenda.
If ISIS comes in, it's not my fault.
You have some worry and concern about decisions that have to be made and they're been undecided on, okay? But let's pull some more cards and see what's going on there. Because it might have already happened. All right. So listen. So I don't know. This is about somebody that you care about. Yeah. So it's about somebody you care about, and it's a relationship with somebody that you care about, and you're wondering on if some of the issues that you have going on are going to be resolved. And it felt like it's a never-ending battle. There's good news and not so good news. That means if things will get a little bit better and a little easier to accept, but not all the issues are ever going to be resolved, if that makes sense. But it's somebody that you're really close and you connect with and that you love dearly. I mean, it's a lover's card, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's your spouse. It could be somebody that you're very close with, that you love very dearly, okay? And it felt like there was an ending. Oh, but look, see, yes, definitely a family member. So some of those issues might get resolved, things might get better, but it's never going to be the same, if that makes sense, okay? You're never going to get those answers, and nothing's ever going to be as happy at the end as that you wish it would be. But some things will get resolved. All right, Brenda, honey. So the basic universe's way is letting you know that they recognize that there's a family issue that's going on. All right. Next is living my best life. Oh, wait a second. Before I do living my best life, I'm going to pull up Celica's pictures. All right. Hold on a minute. I usually have my stuff. You know what? I think I forgot to even post it in my Facebook page today that I was going live. Maybe I should post my stream now. Hold on, let me show her pictures first. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. All right, hold on. Let me come over here and share the screen. Is this the right one? Oh no, wait, maybe this is it. Hold on, y'all. I might be doing this wrong, so I think I'm doing this wrong. Facebook. All right. Can you guys see that? Are you able to see that? Isn't that beautiful? I wish it was even larger. In here, it looks tinier. It's gorgeous. The frosting kind of looks like it's a purple color. That's gorgeous. Celica, you make the best stuff. She made 2 of them. Let me see if I can scroll to the next picture. Oh, sweet 16. Aw, that's cute, Celica. Celica talented. All right. Thank you, Celica, honey, for sharing that with us. Isn't that awesome? She's so talented. Yeah, purple and black. How beautiful. So I'm going to be turning 49 this year. And I want a purple and black birthday cake. My 2 favorite colors.
I rest. I ain't making it.
I don't think I'll get it. By the time it gets shipped from Belgium, it's probably going to be a squished mess. She turned 16 yesterday. Aww. Remember when we were kids, like certain times a year? Oh, this is a funny story. So I always make it a big year when my kids turn 10, you know, like, ooh, you're double digits now, you're getting older, you're double digits now. Well, that's also the age I started giving them chores, okay? And my kids caught on. So my older kids ended up telling my youngest kid, I'm like, yay, double digits, you're turning double digits. And my kids ruined it for them, say, yeah, you want to know what that means? Double digits means double the responsibility. And I was like, oops. So much my cousin's going into hospice care, they don't give her much time. Okay. I understand that, Brenda, but there's only so much I'll say in a reading, especially if it's a short, quick reading on here for a live, if you understand what I'm saying. But I understand. Okay. And I don't think the doctors know all the problems that are wrong with her either. But there's nothing. Even if they did, they wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't fix or help the situation. I will tell you that much. I keep getting pop-ups. By the time I guess you, Iris, it'll be green instead of purple. Yeah, right. And it'll be flat. It'll be like one big mushy cookie pancake. All right, living my best life, sweetheart. Are you in here? Oh, Fancy Glam, welcome to Rainbow.
Oh, I remember.
Yes. Well, she's been a member. She just renewed it. And I miss her. I haven't seen her in a while. Okay, living my best life. Did you have a question or did you just want a week reading, honey? Oh, that's what I was going to say. So a lot of my members come in here look at this shirt. It's like, bloop. It's, my puppies are trying to say hi, but I promise you they're not allowed to. So,
wet, such wet.
A lot of my members come here every single week, okay? And a lot of my members come here every single week, and because they do, what happens is ends up being repetition. So if I do the intent of what's your message going to be for the week, I'll give you a reading for the week, especially if you're from week to week, okay? If what ends up happening is people are coming here every week, and to me anyways, it seemed like I was giving the same message over and over again because nothing in life gets resolved or changes overnight. Everything takes time, right? So it'll be the same answer every single week. So it just ends up being repetition. So now you can do it if you're here every single week, unless something new event happens in your life. I will give you a reading for the week. Sometimes, even if I'm giving you a reading for a week, if there's something and the universe wants you to know, that might pop out in a reading. Because our emotions really are based on what our readings are going to be and like what's going on in your life at that moment. Hey, Amy, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey.
Did you want a reading, Amy, honey? What?
Just talking.
Oh, the kitty. She's staring at you because she wants to jump up on here.
Do you want this?
Huh? Yeah, I will in a minute. My mom brought me a sandwich and I haven't eaten it yet. It's me. Everybody knows I am.
Yep.
Well, she also didn't show it to me until like 1 second before I got on
was
live.
busy.
Oh, a brown brittle.
Those are from Bob. Of course, he doesn't get you anything good.
Oh, it looks healthy.
It tastes good. It really
Oh, okay.
brownie brittle.
Brownie brittle. Oh, okay.
I never heard of it.
I don't know. I haven't either, but it looks healthy. Thin, light, and crispy. Yeah, it's healthy. All right. If anybody is in the background and you just came in here and joined us, if you like your reading, just put a 1 in the comments. You don't have to be shy. Everybody here is welcome.
Is Fancy on the list?
The Wilson Dallas said, hello, Iris and Mama. Sure, I'd love a reading. I'll be here in the chat. Okay, sweetheart.
Wilson.
Oh, shoot. This time I dropped the card in my chair and went right over it. All right.
It's cold in here now.
Cold. I'm hot. I want to open up this window, but there's plastic on it. I do. I have a really old house that we have to make sure we put plastic on the windows. And for us to open up the windows, they have like these, I don't even know what they call them, these little things on the side of the windows. You have to like pull out and try to open at the same time. And it's very hard because the windows are old as hell. I just dropped a card. All right, living my best life.
Iris isn't doing too well today, I guess.
Yeah. I'm still recuperating from feeling yicky. I seriously think I still have a low fever.
You have a fever already.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Fancy. That's very kind of you.
Wasn't she sick before?
All right, living my best life. Oh, I forgot to jot this down for you. All right. So you have the death card, listen, death card doesn't mean like a passing, okay? It just means an ending to something hard, a time of your life that was hard and difficult, and now to new beginnings. And your new beginnings and your main priority in life is your family, okay? And you've been looking into the future and trying to find that happy place. So listen, the only problem that I could potentially see here is that you have an idea of a lot of things that you want to do, and you are a go-getter. Like if you want something, you want to go get it, but there's something that you want to do in life, I'm not sure what it is, that you're holding yourself back from, okay? There's one aspect in life that you're still working on, that you need to take charge with and to be able to push forward, and that's the only aspect in life that you might have a little wishy problems with, you know, that let go getter type of swift energy, which is okay. And we do have you have the King of Wands here, which represents a masculine energy who is grounded but has a fiery passion too. So I don't know if I don't think this is something this fell out to point out that there's some kind of masculine energy at play, but that kind of doesn't really necessarily go with these cards here. At least I don't think that it really does. All right, so there might be just something in the background that's weighing on your mind a little bit. All right, living my best life. My dog is barking for some reason.
Could be your Mexican.
I don't know. I don't know if somebody's here or not.
Or a cat.
My mom's gonna go check and see if somebody's at the door.
I'll beat him up.
All right. You're welcome, honey. Oh. That's funny. I'm wondering what's coming, and it must be some kind of news, message, or mail. Was anything at the door?
Yeah, Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Here, hold the button.
Past Match says, "Oh, thank you for the other $4.99." Super Chat says, "I don't mess with apps or Patreons or anything like that, but I will fire off all these all day." Thank you, who passed. Thank you very much. Alrighty. That card came out today. I'm wondering if I'm getting something in the mail. I'm kind of wondering if I have an Amazon package coming. I don't. Something told me about mail when that card came out. Rob, did I get anything in the mail?
Yeah, big finger.
He said, "Yeah, big finger." My husband's a wise ass. Okay,
No.
so Linda, are you in here, honey?
Linda?
Yeah, Linda, I don't remember her last name. She's one of the mods. She's a newer mod. But she asked me to timestamp her if she fell asleep or anything.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but so if she's not here, I'll get ready for the next couple of people, and I'll timestamp her at the end. So Ashley and Bridget, are you guys in here? I know you guys are at work. So they don't talk much. They just kind of listen and wait for their names. So if they're listening, they can be next.
Which Ashley is this?
Okay, Ashley, it's your turn. Ashley, did you have a question? Or Bridget? And then Cupcake. Cupcake, are you in here, honey? And Cupcake, if you're in here, did Harmony want a reading too? And then Celica. Okay, honey. All right. Hey, Bridget, you're going to be after Ashley, so if you have a question, you can put it in now. If you don't have a question, then I'll just do a general. fancy. I'm still waking up.
Well, she asked how I was doing because I asked.
Yeah, you said I'm still waking up. Thank you. Celica said, don't forget to give Iris a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Look at, see this? I burnt my hand the other day ironing. Yes, I went to reach my hand around the iron and bloop, I tapped it. I had to hem the pants for my daughter for ROTC. No, not yet.
I do.
Okay, then I will too. Oh, thank you, Judith. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Rainbows. My husband's like 3 rooms away yelling too because I said welcome to the Rainbows. Obviously I'm loud and he can hear me. Am I being loud?
He's eating.
No, he's eating. He just hears me talking. He's really is deaf. He can't hear half of what I'm saying.
Well, she don't want to read.
So thank you. Welcome for being a member. I think,
She didn't say she wanted to read.
Judith, did you want a reading, sweetheart?
I don't have it down.
If she said, I might have missed it.
Oh. She said that.
I know I said hi in here earlier, but I don't remember if she said she wanted to read it or not. Let me know, sweetheart. I want to make sure that I don't forget you. If I read the names unlisted, if you don't hear your name, make sure you say it again because sometimes I don't see all the comments. And if somebody pops in and says hi, I'm not ignoring them purposely. I really am. I don't see everything. I try. I think I see everything until I go back and look and I don't.
Did you say hi to Peaches?
No, I didn't see Peaches in here. Is Peaches in here too?
Yeah.
Yes, Judith wants a reading. Okay, sweetheart. All right, sweetie. All right. All right, Judith, let me write your name a little bit better. If you've seen my handwriting, as soon as I put it down, I'm like, I am not even going to know what that word says. I have the worst handwriting, and this pen is skipping, so it's hard to... All right. Will I see myself moving out of my current place? All right, Bridget, let me write that down. Will I see... All right, I'm writing that down, sweetheart. All right, honey.
All right, honey. Next.
Hey, Rob.
What I heard through the grapevine?
What'd you hear?
That you want a beam.
You should be so lucky.
Excuse me. My husband's making me choke.
That's normal.
May I see the line? What do you mean? May I see the line? Explain, my love. So I'm reading Ashley, Bridget, and Cupcake. Since you're here, honey, I'll do your next. Look at y'all. I need a pin for my shirt where I'm going to go and change it.
Just unbutton it.
My mom's like, just unbutton it. My husband's in the other room singing that raisin song. Who's next? Oh, the dog is...
He's pulling his bed out, so
Yeah.
the cord is being pushed around.
Yeah,
I'll put
that stinker.
it was like
My
this.
dog's in here causing trouble. No, he's like pulling his bed out and he's pulling on a cord. Alright, I'm just gonna... Since I was only half paying attention, I'm only gonna acknowledge this card and put it back.
Well, we turned this on.
All right, Ashley. So this is what lies beneath you. There's been some arguing going on, some tension in a relationship.
There you go.
There's some tension going on. I don't know what it is. And you've been stressed out and you need a time of rest. Okay, it's too much. It could be. Yeah, it could be. Listen, so there's some tension going in a relationship, and you're kind of worried what's going to happen in the next phase of it, and it's a big concern of yours. It does say though that even if this time is hard and difficult, just know at the end, your most important thing is your life and your family, and that will end up being okay. So how it ends up working out or how it ends up leading to, I'm not really too sure, but just know that in the end, what's best for you, your happiness, that life that makes you feel whole and complete will be okay in the end. So this is my favorite card in the whole entire deck, to be honest with you. Okay, so just know that in the end everything is going to be okay.
She said my 4-year-old,
Oh, okay.
Ashley.
This part I left out that I literally almost said. And this has nothing to do with tarot, okay? And there's a reason why. I have a personal reason why this card's my favorite deck. And a lot of times when I get this deck, it reminds me of children, okay? And not just because there's a little boy in here, it's because of something personal happening to me in my life that that ended up working out okay. And this card came out, and I was doing it on a child. Okay, so now whenever I pull this card, it reminds me of my child. So just know is that, so because you said that, I will tell you this. There's some stresses and issues going on with your family member, which is probably a child, okay, that's causing problems. All right, I don't know. Somehow in a relationship. So it might be just some family issues going on. So if I've been my husband for over 30 years, okay? Sometimes we fight and argue not because of, it could be over money, it could be issues that we agree with. Because of tension, we just end up arguing, okay? And it's not that either one of us are doing something wrong. We're just stressed, so you take it on the people that you love the most. So that could be part of the problem. But it does say here that there is some issues and stress about a member that you care about, that there's some concern and worry that there's a long road of unanswered questions that might change its course. And it does have to do, it could potentially do with, it could do with legal matters, or it could do with like doctors and people with higher educations that are going to come in and have to help the scenario and the situation. But just know that your A number one is going to be your son, and whatever will get resolved in the end, but it's going to be a long, hard, dark, scary road, okay, if that makes sense. All right.
Next is
And then the next is Bridget. Hey, Kendra, honey.
Bridget.
How
and
you
then
doing,
Cupcake,
sweetheart?
right?
Yeah, I'm doing Bridget and then Cupcake.
You've got Bridget's question.
You're still laughing at my husband's comment. My husband's a jokester. Oh, you're welcome, Ashley, honey.
Kendra just said Iris hello.
I know, I was saying hi to her. I miss her. So, yeah, because I wasn't on, I swear to God, I need the damn AC on here. I feel like I'm dying.
It's getting cold in here.
My mother says getting cold in here. I'm getting hotter. Oh, her hands are cold. Oh, don't. Keep them right here.
You don't have a fever.
Yes, I do. I most certainly do. You can't feel it.
No, it feels nice to me. My hands are always cold.
Because you're cold. I'm hot. So, well, look at, listen, y'all. My puppies are trying to peek on out. There ain't nothing to see here. You stay right hidden inside of there.
It's a black bra. We can see it.
Thanks, Mom, for making that even more
Well,
awkward
did you see
for me.
the picture?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
What picture?
when you went to close it up, and you could see your bra and right through the hole there.
Bridget is here. I can tell you my youngest is 18 and it has really challenging me. Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a tough age. That's a tough age.
Yep, because they know it all.
All right, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go change my shirt or maybe put a tank top underneath this or something. My mom can entertain you for a minute. All right, and then Bridget, I'll be reading you in a minute. My puppies are trying to pop out today. I guess they're hot in there too, and they want some cool air.
Could entertain them.
Yeah.
All right, let me have a sip of coffee first.
Yeah, you can bring your coffee over there with you. All right, I'll be right back, you guys.
Ah ha ha. Hi everybody. Well, let's just go through the list too, because everybody keeps wanting to know who's next. All right. We're still waiting on Amanda. Kendra's here now. This is awesome. So, Ashley, Bridget, and Cupcake. Cupcake, you're after. Then there's Celica, Yaya. What the heck is the next one she wrote? I can't, it skipped, she said, or something. I'll tell you what it is, because I'll read my list. What has she got down there? Bridget, Celica, Brenda. Brenda, who she already did. Yaya and Nicola. Nicola, Peaches, Intuitively, Wilson Dallas. She's got Wilson Dallas and Judith Navarro. She does it backwards, but don't tell her I said she's backwards. Irish, you're backwards. Okay, what y'all up to today? Trouble? I'm reading her chat. I'm on lunch, so I need a timestamp today. Oh, Kendra, I'm so sorry she didn't get to you. All right, I'll tell her. She should have done you the minute you came in. I'll tell her timestamp you. Okay, I'm writing it down, but not that she's going to notice.
You tell me what, Mom.
Hi, Sunshine Moonbeams.
Oh,
How are
shoot.
you?
Oh, Sunshine, hello.
Let me see. Nicola said hi. Who else we got? Peaches. Did I miss mine? Peaches, you're down here. Nicola, then Peaches, and Intuitively. You didn't miss yours. Not that I could read all of yours.
I know, I told you my
Iris is
handwriting
back.
is horrible.
Bye, all. Here's your pen.
All right, you guys. I have my same shirt on. I found the tank top that matches. See? So now maybe y'all won't see my business out there. Okay. Where was I? My husband's like, why not? Hey, PJ. Hi, she said, hi, Iris in chat. Positive and high energy. New moon tonight. Yes, that's perfect. It's a new moon tonight, and yesterday, well, in my belief, it was Osara, and that is, oh, I have messages popping up. Was Osara, and it's the time where we had the equinox, where we had equals night and day. So, and any time from yesterday, from forward until the next equinox, it'll be getting, which is in June, which will be getting brighter and brighter and brighter, so we know warmer days are coming.
Okay, Kendra put down, I'm on lunch, so I need a timestamp.
Okay, Kendra, actually, if you have a couple minutes, I can read Bridget real quick and then you. If not, then if you're not here, I'll timestamp you because I know Bridget's at work waiting. Yeah, that's right, Amy. It's not that kind of party. I mean, we have fun in here, but, I guess we got to have limits. It's YouTube. I mean, maybe if I want more tips. All right, you guys, let's get going. Actually, to be honest with you, this tank top that I'm wearing that's underneath this came with this shirt. But my job that I can't do anymore. So did I quit? I was painting and I get really hot. So I started using this as my painting shirt. So it has like paint marks all over it. So I don't, anyways, y'all just... forget it. Y'all just heard way too much about me already and seen too much. But hey, Sunshine, how you doing? Oh, Kendra says, scroll up, Mama, dearest. I had a question. Bridget did
Okay.
too. Bridget said, I know she said she has issues with her child that's 18, which is a very hard age, actually.
Okay, I got it.
If we all remember when we were teenagers, it was difficult. It was some of the best times and the worst times in our life also. But Bridget did ask, will I see myself moving out of my current place?
Kendra's question.
About my brother living with me. He's stressing me out using my van to get to work, and he's buying a Harley today. Grr. Oh, I get it. I mean, I can't really blame him for getting a Harley, but...
That's what you like to ride around.
I love Harleys. I can't wait for it to get warmer so my husband can run. There's times my husband says, I'm tired. Well, he goes somewhere and comes back, and I'll be standing outside. I uncovered his bike. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, we're going for a ride. He's like, I'm tired. I'm like, but we're going for a ride. But okay. Mama, can you write that down or at least remember that and tell me
Yeah,
when it comes
okay.
to it? Okay. I'll do Bridget, and then I'm going to do Kendra.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, Kendra. Right. Did you start your new job yet? You had to have started your new job, right? I think so. Yeah, you love Harleys too, but there is priorities. I get you. Well, he better start using that motorcycle to get to and from wherever, even in the rain, right? No, I guess not in the rain. It's dangerous. Yes, 2 days of new job. Nice, sweet. I'm happy for you. All right, Bridget. Now that I'm back and I'm trying to get my act back together, trying to get back in the zone.
This is yours.
Thank you, Mama. All right, anybody in the background, don't be shy. If you like your reading, put your name in the comments. All right, Bridget. So, I'll pull a couple more cards for you, actually, Bridget, because this came up about your child and not about you moving soon. Okay, so I will pull a couple cards about you moving soon and see if any answers come. But first, I'm gonna read this about your child. Fancy says, "Thanks for the peep show. Love you, lady." Thank you for the $10. Next time I'll do the shake, shake, shake. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Fancy. You're awesome. I'm blushing at my own self now. All right. So this has to do with your child, and you weren't concerned about the choices that your children are making. Your child is making, anyways, and that's some concern of yours. So I'm going to pull another card to get a better understanding. It's because they're having a fiery personality, and it looks like they sometimes, okay, because it's a Page of Wands, they have that fiery personality. They're young spirited, so sometimes they'll not always make the best decisions, which carries on a heavy burden in the long run. That's kind of what it's saying. So, and I think some of the choices that they might be making are not the best for them, because remember I said this is my favorite card, but this time it's my favorite card in reverse. So it indicates a child to me, but it's in reverse. So they might potentially be making some of the wrong choices. Yep. Okay, yeah. So with that being said here, just getting a roundabout picture, all I can say is make sure you're there for guidance for them. Because of the age, they might not fully listen to you, but just acknowledge and let them know that you're there to support them and to lay the law down and give them rules if they're still in the home, okay? And let them know that their choices are going to affect them for the rest of their life, whatever decisions they decide to make. All right, Bridget, so let me pull a couple more about your house. All right, so this popped right out. All right, this is some more indecision on what to do about current situations. So I don't know if that has to do with your home or if it has to do with some personal things going on in your life. All right. So you're dreaming big about moving out. You want bigger and better. Okay, so what I would indicate is that this doesn't necessarily saying that you're moving anytime soon. It's not saying you are moving or you're not moving. Okay, it's basically the universe's way of saying there's a lot of factors that are in the way that need to get worked on first. Okay, so there must have been some kind of changes that happened that are reoccurring, that it's all pieces of the puzzle that's getting to play. You won't be moving out until it's that time to move out, if that makes sense. So there's like issues going on that need to be worked on, It's like all in play. Different things have to go in different order. And because this card came out and this is what lies beneath you, that means don't give up on what it is that you want. Just you got to have patience, because if it's not in the order that it needs to come in, you have to wait till those things come into play. And really take a step back, look into yourself and see exactly what you want and where you want to go, so you can put those dreams into reality. All right, Bridget, honey.
Cupcakes.
Okay, Cupcake. Hey, Cupcake, do you know if Harmony wanted a reading? All right.
One thing.
Yeah. Oh wait, I did say, hold on, I did say I would read Kendra first because she's on lunch break, and
Yes.
then it'll be Cupcake.
Um,
So Kendra, can you still hear me, honey? Yeah.
Mexican. Celica said Mexican will love that shake, 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 Iris.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he does.
Cupcake said I'm not sure, she might fall asleep.
Okay, honey, that's fine.
Kendra said I like Harley's too.
Oh yeah, don't we all?
Day 2 of new job. Okay, that's all
Okay, all right.
There she is, yes.
All right, Kendra, honey. So, what was Kendra's question again? Oh, her brother is driving her nuts because he's living in the house, using her vehicle for work, and buying a Harley.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it?
I think I remember. I think I actually remembered that, right?
He just
Surprise,
asked if
surprise.
she missed her turn. No, you're not up yet.
Oh. I hope things work out for the best for you, Bridget. All right, Kendra. So first, this is what lies beneath you. Oh. Your happy place of everything you built for doesn't feel like your foundation is solid, okay? Which that you already know. That's what lies beneath you. You already told me that. Okay. All right. So, do you feel like... the only reason why I'm asking this, Kendra, is because this card that came up, to me, represents a child. So I don't know if maybe your brother's younger than you or not, or maybe he's acting childish. So maybe he's going through a midlife crisis, or whatever the case may be. But it's indicating that he might... If it doesn't have to do with him, it might have to do with one of your children. But it could do with him in a way where you feel like you have to take care of him. You have to be the mom for him. You have to be the emotional support for him. And family is really important to you, but that's not really what you want to be doing in this phase of your life, okay? And that's kind of what this is indicating here. So let me pull a couple more. Oh, see, yeah, he is younger. Okay, that makes sense. But you kind of feel like that... Or so even if he's old enough to take care of himself and do what he needs to do on your own, you let him in to help him, support him, to so he can get on his feet, or whatever the case may be. But it almost feels like that now that he's there, it's like you have to worry about him and take care about him, and your kids are grown and you want to worry about you, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, yeah, so you're kind of wishing you would leave, but you don't want to be rude about it. So you're torn on what to do. But eventually you're going to hold your ground and say exactly how it goes, because you're only going to put up for so long. But unfortunately, it might cause a little bit of problem in the end. So eventually you're going to end up saying something, and eventually you're going to end up saying something, and there's probably going to be a little argument going on. Maybe not right away, but something might eventually happen because you're torn. But what's going to end up happening is, before there ends up being a big blowout, you're going to make it obvious that there's a problem. You're going to be a little snippy because you're frustrated or aggravated, okay? It's human nature. That's just how we roll sometimes. And then there might end up being a problem for a little bit. All right, Kendra, honey. I don't know how much that helped, but you're eventually going to snap. And I don't know, not necessarily snap, but you're definitely going to be like, listen, Listen, this isn't cool. All right. All right, let me cross out some of the names I've done so far because I haven't crossed any of out. I did Living My Best Life. I just did Kendra. Right now I'm getting ready to do Cupcake. I did not do Linda yet. I'm going to timestamp her at the end. I did Ashley. I did Bridget. Okay, so next I'm going to do Cupcake. And then, all right, I'm going to do Cupcake and then Yaya. Are you in here? Let me know. So if I call your name, just let me know you're in here so I can put you guys in order. I think I'm going to do Cupcake next. I'm doing Cupcake right now. And then I'm just going to timestamp Bernard now because I know he works and stuff, so it's hard to know when he's going to be able to pop in or not. So I'll just timestamp him now. And then I'll do yeah. All right. So those are the next 3 people that's on the list, and then I got then Celica. And then after that it'll be Celica.
Wait a minute, did you do Brenda? Brenda's after Celica.
Oh no, I did Brenda very first. That's right.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah.
cross her off. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
So I'm putting a list up.
Okay. Cool. I do want to say, because I do know I have a lot of people who watch in the background, but they're pretty shy and they don't come in and say hi. I do want to say though, when I give readings, some people just like to listen, okay? But once in a while, when I'm reading for somebody, a lot of times they'll say, "Oh wow, that really resonates with me, what you said to so and so." Well, there's reason for that. It's because our spirit guides are really good about making sure that we get our messages across, okay? So very, many different aspects in life, they will make sure that we hear what they want us to know. So if you're here, they might say, hey, pay attention to what, she's saying because this relates to you also. Or it could be something that sticks out to you on a billboard somewhere, or on the radio, or on the TV, or something that you end up going to visit on your travels somewhere. Our spirit guides are very good at making sure that we get their messages that they have for us. So even though you might not, ask for a reading, just know that if something resonates with you, so even though I didn't call out your name per se, don't think that something in here might not be for you also. Peaches said, my question is to do with losing weight and eating better and will better than I do already. Okay, Peaches, honey. Oh, Mama, you messed that up a little bit.
What?
It's Cupcake, Yaya, Bernard, and then Celica.
What, Bernard? Bernard?
Yeah.
Okay. Bernard! You
No,
still here?
Bernard's at work.
Okay, it's Cupcake, Yaya, Bernard, and then Nicola?
No, then Celica. Yeah, Bernard was up on top more, but he was working.
Bernard, Celica.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's right there.
Yeah.
Celica. So we do.
I'm doing Cupcake right now, then I'm doing Bernard and then Celica. Oh no, then Yaya, then Celica.
Cupcake. Bernard. Yaya.
Yeah, Celica, you forgot about me. Hey Dolly, how you doing? Of course you can, Dolly. How you been, sweetheart? How's your dad doing, honey? Okay.
Dolly wants a reading. Good for her.
Peach is like, what about me? You're on there, sweetheart.
I'll do it again.
Here, I'll hold on. I'll say the list so my mom can write it down, okay? And it might flip flop a little bit because you guys know how it goes on here. right now I'm doing Cupcake, and then I'm doing Bernard, and then I'm doing Yaya, and then Celica, and then Nicola, then Peaches, then Intuitively, then Wilson Dallas, then Judith, and then Dolly UK. And that's my list. Unless somebody else comes on in.
So. Cupcake and Bernard.
Yeah. My dad's stubborn. We are getting there. He's gone out tonight. Oh. Oh, that's right. It's evening where you are, huh? Well, my prayers are sent out for you. I know that's a lot of worry and concern of yours. Yes, Mama. All right. All right, Cupcake. I know I've been patiently waiting. Cupcake got used to how it goes. I remember poor Cupcake used to come. By the time he came in, well, she came in, she would end up having to wait hours because she was always the last ones. But she's like, I just signed up, and I'm like, yeah, but I had a whole bunch of people sign up ahead of time. now Cupcake's usually pretty good about making sure they get in there quick, so they don't have to wait as long as they used to. Hi, Nicola. You're coming up, sweetheart. Got a couple people in front of you. All right, let me cleanse my cards a little bit. I've been shuffling them.
Wait a minute. Bernard, yeah.
That reminds me, where's our beautiful Kashan? I know she has a lot of schooling. She's probably busy. All right, Cupcake. Wait, Cupcake, did you have a question? Go ahead and let me know if you do, honey, and I'll pull a couple more cards for you if you have a question. All right, so basically this is indicating there's a lot of tension and stuff going on in your family, but let me know if you have a question. And I can pull a couple more cards. I know sometimes you do, and I think I forgot to ask. Should I post my question, or should it be about my friend, or should I trust her? Oh, should I post my question? It's about my friend, and should I trust her? Yes, of course. So what I can do is, here, let me pull these up. So I'll pull a couple cards for you and a couple cards for her and kind of see what's going on between the friendship, okay? All right, this is you. Something with you coming out with money or possessions and want to keep that together, and you don't think something's working out. Okay, so I don't know the cases to do with your friend. I have no idea about this scenario, but I will tell you this. It looks like having to move away from that situation, which isn't healthy or very well for you, okay? So whatever you've been working on doesn't seem to be working very well, and you're trying to hold on to something that might not be there. All right, for them it says there's an ending, but then a new beginning, and then an ending again, okay? So what that can be is what you thought was going to be great and beautiful friendship ends up not being that way. So even though you worked really hard to getting it to be a nice, healthy relationship, doesn't seem to be working that way. So just know that your friend is going through a hard time, though. So whatever they're going through in life is very hard and difficult. And I don't know why the Justice card came up, so I don't know if somebody might be getting in trouble or they might be going through a hard time because they got caught out in whatever that they were doing. Okay? If that makes sense, I hope it does. All right, Cupcake.
I forgot Celica again.
Oh, you keep forgetting poor Celica.
I know.
Celica, I promise we love and adore you.
So Yaya's next.
No, Bernard. I'm going to timestamp Bernard and then it's Yaya. My poor mama.
Okay, so Yaya's gonna be after Bernard.
I hope everything works out for you, sweetie. Oh, now I got cards flying everywhere. All right, Bernard. So, Bernard, I think I might have told you this before, and I'm not really sure. So, just so you know, with tarot, so a lot of people use astrology with tarot. I don't. Okay, that's not saying tarot can't be associated with astrology, but what I can do is that what I can do is, all right. So, let's be real here. That using astrology with tarot has always been there, but nobody's really used it has incorporated it until recently. So the tarot is broken up in many different ways. So we have the cups, which represents water, which is an element, and then we have wands that represents fire, which is an element, and then we have swords, which represents air, which is an element, and then we have earth, which represents the pentacles, which is an element. Okay, and then you have in astrology, you have all those elements broken up. So you have like a fire sign, a water sign, the earth sign, air sign. Okay, so that is as much as I know in tarot, because that's the way I was taught. Now I've been reading tarot for very many years, so I don't know, and I didn't learn or ever study about, this card represents this person in an astrological sign. Because to be honest with you, that's a newer age thing that people are doing nowadays. That's not how it always originally was, if that makes sense. Okay, so just so you know. So when people say, I want to know about my Sagittarius sign, and that really, not to sound rude, that really means nothing to me. I can tell you what their personality is, though, by the card that I picked for them. Okay, because so what if they are Cancer, but the person that is, their rising or whatever is such and such. So it's whatever their main personality that's coming out is what that sign is going to be. So I go by their elemental signs. All right. So when somebody asks what person's coming into my life, I can tell you what personality and what element they're associated with, which can have to do with their astrology, if that makes sense. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I learned. That's how I was taught, and people incorporating astrology into it is kind of a newer concept, honestly, and detailed newer concept, I should say. Alrighty, dropping cards again.
Well, it's okay. You got your tank top
No, for
on.
real. I really think I'm going to make a game out of this. I dropped more cards. And and the thing is, when I go and do private readings, or do psychic fairs, or whatever the case may be, I swear to you, I do not drop cards like I do while I'm live. I have no idea why that is.
The fan.
I don't think it's the fan. It's definitely me. Yes, the fan just blows all the cards.
Blow you away.
All right. Oh yeah, I gotta write down the time for Bernard. $1:31. All right, Bernard. So Bernard wants some good news. I want to know about who the woman is coming to his life. And Bernard, you want to know the astrology sign, but hon, I just explained why I won't be able to probably give you the exact answer you're looking for.
dog.
Oh.
Shoot.
All right, Bernard. So listen. Oh, I didn't drop this down far enough for you. So listen, Bernard. I'm going to pull a couple more cards to get some more clarity here. So you felt like in some way that you were done wrong. Okay, you had an injustice done to you, and you're trying to figure out those answers. This could have happened in the past, but it might be some of what your influence is today. So you feel like that wealth or the goodness and abundance you have around you might not feel like it's there right at this moment. All right. Oh, you've been carrying around a lot of heavy burden. Let me pull a couple more love cards, because nothing love here is coming here. You feel like you're working too hard for nothing. Like you work, but you're not getting any benefit out of it. All right, so let me focus more on the love aspect and try again. I'll try one more time. All right, Bernard wants to know about his love life. Let him know about his love life. Who is in the future for Bernard? All right, you still have some higher learning to do. I don't know what that means. All right. All right, honestly, it still says nothing about your love life here. I do not know why. Maybe it's just not in the picture right now. So that just could mean that you still have some stuff that you're working on. So it's not your main focus, or it shouldn't be your main focus at the moment. There's some things you're working towards that maybe you've been slacking on. So whatever it is that you've been wanting to do for yourself and thinking about, but you haven't followed through, right now is really the time to do that. And I don't know, maybe you're worried and about some judgment and stuff going on and some unhappy memories. So maybe that is what you need to work on first. All right, Bernard, honey. Sorry, that was not at all what you wanted to know. But there obviously is the universe's way of letting you know something in your life needs to get fixed first, so you can bring all that happiness and abundance to you.
Peaches said,
Oh, thank you, Dolly, honey. This deck is called a Robin Wood deck. It's a very, actually, if you're a beginner tarot reader, this is a very good deck to learn on if you don't want to use the regular Rider-Waite deck that most people learn on. These pictures are very similar and close. And look at, they're very, well, they're lovers, all right? They could be a little graphic, but I love this deck. This was...
oh, sure, you gotta pick the
so
one
when
with the guy with the penis.
Yes. So when I first started learning tarot, of course I learned on a Rider-Waite deck. This was my second deck that I used for many years. So this used to be my go-to for many years. Now I have other decks I use, but this is a very good deck if you want to learn how to read.
Peaches says, I'm so sick, guys, I hate my body.
Oh, I'm sorry, Peaches, honey. All right, so next is Yaya. Yaya. Are you in here, honey? All right, let me cross out Bernard and Cupcake. And Yaya, if you're in here, let me know if you have a question or if you just want a general reading.
Yes, she's here.
Okay, honey. If you have a question, let me know. If not, it'll just be general. I'll give her a second to answer.
No, no.
My mom is awesome because she messed up on her coffee order today and by mistake ordered us 2 coffees each. So we got 2 coffees.
And the cold sandwich.
Thank you, Celica. As you guys know, anybody listening in the background or watching the chat in the background, sometimes you guys will see my mods with brooms and incense, and that's their symbolism of cleaning sacred space. Oh, look what my mom got. Where are my witches at?
For the car.
It's for the car. It's a decal for the car. That's cool. That's because we had a good snowstorm and my husband was cleaning off the windows. He scraped my sticker right off. So my mama actually got a better one than I had on there. I love this one. Thank you, Mommy.
I got 4 of them by mistake. I ordered wrong.
Okay, yeah. So I will, all right, so I just wanted to explain something to you. I can most definitely answer that question in these cards. But just so you know, if you're asking a question based on emotion, sometimes it'll make the answer more emotional, if that makes sense. Okay, so or so if we're stressed, the most stressed part of that answer can come out. All right, so just so you know, I just want you to understand that. I don't know what the cards are going to say, so I'll explain it to you when we get there. I'm just giving you a heads up that if it comes out like the worst case scenario, and it's really, that'll end up being affecting because how you're feeling. All right. So will I be able to trust again? Will this hurt stop? All right. I'm gonna shuffle these cards and think of it as I shuffle. Actually, let me cleanse these cards. Good for you. And I'm asking the gods to give me a beautiful answer in love and light. All right. All right, this card's popping out, and this talks about depression. So this is signifying that you are depressed. All right, not that you're just stressed and sad, that you're physically depressed. All right. See, I had a feeling it would be based on emotion, and that's just boom right away. Let me know that you're depressed. And a lot of it has to do with people that you thought were family, okay? And it has to do with family depressed, and it's affecting the family, all right? And you're not sure what you want to do and how it's going to stop and how you're going to end it, all right? All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to pull up that card and I'm going to pull another one afterwards after I clarify this. Okay. So, anybody knows me knows I do readings. I say things very honestly, and just so you know, so I don't ever want to, by mistake, hurt anybody's feelings. I don't think I will here, but I'm just saying in general. So you have been very depressed, okay, and a very emotional, all right, and you understand that. So what happens sometimes is, I'll show you this card. So what happens sometimes, so this is a card of depression. The guy's like covering his face, he's sad. They call this crying over spilt milk card, okay? And he's looking at the 3 cups in front of him, and he's lost. He lost it. Look, his everything he had in front of him, he lost, right? But he doesn't see that there's still a couple cups right beside him to make him feel a little bit better. But because when we're really sad and upset, we get tunnel vision and we only see what's in front of us. So this is what this card indicates, that somebody's depressed. They can only see what's in front of them, and they're having trouble. If they just turn around, they'll see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, and that's these two cups that are still here. So this card, boom, instantly pops out. You're depressed, all right, which is affecting family and people that you care about around you, all right. And with that, there's ending, and nobody likes endings coming around. So this is indicating that you need a time of rest. You need time of rest to regroup and come back again. All right, so that indicates with me, because now look at, you have the King of Wands here, right? And that's a male energy that's passionate and basically standing guard, saying, listen, this is ending. This is ending right now, because these cards are on top of each other. This is ending. If you're not going to stop it, I'm going to stop it, because you need to take care of yourself. And in that period of time, oh good, I'm glad you relaxed. So in that period of time, this is a roundabout whole scenario thing, a whole issue going on. So in a roundabout way is, you need your time of rest to relax. And this is a good card. So this is going to say that if you take a step back, breathe a little bit, you can connect again. Because what happens is, when you're depressed and we look in tunnel vision, we all do it. Definitely me, if you know me. I'm a very emotional person. I cry in a drop of a dime. So we see things in tunnel vision sometimes. And if we take a step back and just take a moment to breathe, we can relax a little bit and then reconnect again. And this is saying it's your time to reconnect, and that you're going to reconnect and everything will be okay. I'll pull a couple more cards. Does this answer if you're going to be able to trust again? It does not say here at all. Only thing it's indicating me is how you're feeling right now and how it's affecting the people that you love and care about around you. All right? And that happens sometimes. Because remember I said things are based on emotion when you do readings, and that's kind of what's happening. All right, so the lovely Earth card is getting grounding and starting over and starting a new beginning, which is great and beautiful. So somebody's going to be with you to help support you, to help uplift you until things smooth on over, which is great. Lover's card, so that's another good indication that things are going to end up working out okay in the end, to let you know that what you care about is still going to be around you, even if you feel like it's lost at that moment. Oh, and look at this. This is the last card. These are being really good cards. In the long run, you have all the riches that you need in your life, honestly. All right, some people call this the gluttony card, but it's honestly, it's, and all these three cards here is like everything that you have in your life you already have, and you're going to recognize and see that, and that is the love of the people that's around you. All right, and all that abundance you have around you. So that is perfect and beautiful. It doesn't actually necessarily answer the question that you had, but it's a good indication that everything's going to be okay in the end. You'll find that love and happiness in the end. You have that support that's around you, and you're going to feel that abundance that's around you. So basically what you're feeling, or what's been going on recently, is only temporary, and it's not going to stay that way. It's not going to last that way. In the long run, you're going to come out on top and find that happiness inside of you, and connect to yourself, that spiritual plane, so you feel happy again. We feel grounded and spiritually connected at the same time. In other words, finding your happy place, which is a beautiful thing. Doesn't exactly answer your question, but does let you know things are going to get better and you're going to be happy. Okay, honey. Alrighty. Now, so I hope that helped a little bit. Alright, so now I think it's finally poor Celica's turn. We did not forget about you, Celica. I promise. My mom might have forgotten about you.
No, I didn't.
Wait a second. Sunshine. Did she say she wanted a reading? Sunshine.
I don't think she said she wanted to.
Sunshine, I'm writing your name down, so if you don't want a reading, just say no. And I'm automatically writing down because you're a member. Oh, look at Amy sending you love. That's right. Don't forget to give Iris a big thumbs up. I know you are, sweetie. All right. So I think I smell wood burning.
That's your brain. You're thinking again.
You hear my mama? She always got jokes. No, not today, thank you. Okay. I hope you're doing good, Celica. All right. I miss my girls when they're not here. All right, so Celica, I just crossed out sunshine. Let's see, I got Celica, Nicola. Nicola, you in here, sweetheart?
She should be.
And I know Nicola did have a question. They want to know if C will call in March, which is almost the end of March. So you want to know if he's going to call by the end of the month, right?
Yeah, this week. Actually.
Oh, Dolly's sweet. She said, I hope you'll all be able to trust again. Yeah. Sisterhood, once you lose it, it's hard to trust again, but you will at your own pace. Very good advice, Dolly. That's very sweet of you. All right. Nicola, are you still here? So I got Nicola. Peaches. Peaches, are you in here?
Sure.
I know Peaches wants to know about her health. Oh, yeah. She's like, it's good. I just know it's going to be the same reading. Yes, I know. That's why I said I'm starting doing week to week for people that are here all the time, because it does get repetitive. Especially if issues don't get resolved right away. It does get repetitive. I'm waiting for a couple of people to answer. We all know Peaches bounces in and out. She has ADHD like me. She can't stay in one place for long. But Peaches is a member now, so she knows she'll never miss a reading ever again. As long as you know, let me know you want a reading, you're getting it. All right. So I got Nicola. And Peaches, Intuitively, Wilson Dallas, and Judith in Dolly UK. So any of you guys are here, let me know. And those next people line. Celica, honey, did you have a question?
She's next. Right?
Oh, thank you, Yaya, so much for the $10 super chat. Super stickers. Wait, what do you call it? Super chat? Thank you for the $10. Yeah, a lot of us here have ADHD.
Celica said general.
I think I make it quite obvious, though.
Judith is here.
All right, Judith. Good, thank you.
Wilson's
It's
here.
almost your turn, honey. All right. So I have,
Celica.
I'm doing Celica right now. Then who said that they were here? Amy said she was here.
Nicola was before Peaches. She's here.
All right. No, actually, Nicola was after.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Judith. That's here.
Yeah. Judith is here. Nicola
So
hasn't
Peaches,
answered.
Intuitively.
So,
they
yeah,
didn't
so
say.
I'm doing Celica right now. And then I'm going to do
Wilson's here.
Amy and then Judith.
Who's Amy? She's not
Oh,
on
Wilson
the list.
Dallas is Amy.
Oh.
All right. So just so you guys know what order you guys are coming up in. All right. So I'm doing Celica, Wilson Dallas, and then Judith. You know, Sunshine, I just dawned on me something from a long time ago. I know you talked about a long time ago about a pendant, and I completely forgot all about it, which I haven't made any in forever.
It'll be an early one.
I have to go get
So you have to message me to remind me, because I'm a very forgetful person.
Oh, she's going to
All right.
Okay. So I'll be out there for Aeon. Alright.
I'll throw in when Lonnie comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all know my granddaughter's gonna be coming up here, and y'all know what's gonna happen.
Check your catch up.
Check my Cash App.
I sent you the little present.
You sent me a little present.
Yeah.
My husband said he
Aw.
sent me he said, check your Cash App, I sent you a present. Hold on, y'all.
You sent me one?
Holy crap, I put my glasses on and I can see very good. Imagine that. That reminds me, Rob, we gotta make an eyeglass appointment.
Yeah, you're home. You can make one.
I don't like making phone calls. Alright, hold on, y'all. My husband said I had to check my Cash App. Did you send me my money that I got paid from, My husband sent my money to me that I got paid from, YouTube. Because I was
Oh, they
thinking,
finally paid you?
yeah, well, it was $150. So, and I knew I was getting paid today. And as soon as I saw the total he sent me, it was the YouTube money.
I'm taking your car because my truck got no gas.
Okay.
Whatever.
So my husband was nice and sent me the money on Cash App so I can spend it on myself. Thank you, honey. I thought he was sending me a surprise. That was my own goddamn
You
money.
should read some of the chat.
What?
Iris.
Celica's when I'm getting my side chick back.
Being she doesn't really so much for you.
I feel a bit lonely. You'll have to message me, sweetheart.
I forgot to send you my number, see? That's what
Yeah. I'm an airhead too.
she said she had
Did I send you mine? I thought I sent you mine. I probably said I was gonna and I didn't. I don't remember. See? 2 brains. We still can't get our shit together, Sunshine. Alright. Let me get back on track again.
Celica General.
Yeah, I'm doing Celica right now and she wants a general.
Let's see if it's still. Yep, it is.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so Every single one of these cards are flipped, but I'm not going to read them in reverse because every single one came out reversed. All right? So I know that these are facing and directing towards you. So it does indicate that you had to take a time of rest, that you were just mentally exhausted.
Gotta block that.
Well, yeah. Tarot Destroyer. Long time no see, Tarot Destroyer. You must have made another account. Thank you for coming in and saying hi and saying you want to destroy. Did anybody block them out yet? I can't see.
I was hidden by Silicon. I timed them out.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, usually we just time people out, but if something like that,
Yeah, that's pretty
hide
bad.
them. They might come back in again. They usually come a couple times. I see
Oh.
them in lots of chats, actually, that does tarot reading. Thank you for trying, though, Tarot Destroyer. I'm glad you came and gave me a view anyways. Thank you very much. All right. Just pay attention because I might come back again. Thank you, Yaya. Yaya, they haven't really been here in a very long time. It's not really since I've started, and I have a few of them blocked in my block list. But I seen them in other places where people are doing any kind of reading. As soon as you pull out tarot or say the word tarot in your chat, all of a sudden, boom, they show up in there as Tarot Destroyer, same photo, doing the same crap. And look, they put little wrenches in the thing because they know they're going to get blocked right away. So it's just a little game to them.
They've had the same thing since 2020.
Huh?
2020.
Oh, they joined in 2020. Oh, I wonder if they got unblocked by mistake. I don't know. So anyway, sorry about that, Selka. We'll get back to that. I had to laugh because I haven't seen him in a long time. But thank you for joining us today and giving me a view. I hope at least you gave me a thumbs up. Harmony, honey, you don't have to apologize, sweetie. Real life always comes first. I understand. A lot of us have been having a really hard time lately. Yeah. I'm sure you've seen them before. They're anywhere and everywhere. If you go on the tarot channel, they're gonna pop up. Okay, so anyways, I have people that come here once in a while. That hasn't happened in a while either. Like throwing out Bible verses. I don't block them though. I don't really care because that's their opinion or whatever. But what made me laugh one time when somebody came in here, quoting fake Bible verses.
Yeah.
That one made me laugh. All right. So anyway, Celico, we'll get back to this. Sorry about that. So basically what this is saying, and I said that I'm going to, because they're all facing you, this is directed towards you. All right? And it's also indication that you could probably read tarot yourself also. But I've explained that in here also. This is indicating that it have to do with something you love and that you're close with. It could be your spouse. I'm not really too sure, but somebody who you love and you're very close with. There was like a break. When I say a break, it doesn't mean like separated where you weren't talking. It could be that a mental break from each other. So say if, okay, I'll just let you know, like say if it was your spouse, all right, and you guys are still living in the same house, that doesn't mean that you're emotionally connected. That means you're just coexisting, okay? So I don't know what it has to do with your spouse, but it does saying it's taking a break, taking a time of rest, trying to get your head clear. It has to do with somebody you care about, all right? And trying to figure out what's going on next, and worried that that if it doesn't work out, the fears that it might come to an end, okay? So that's an indication. But these have to do with fears. That does not mean that's what's going to happen, all right? I just want you to know that. And this has to do with somebody you care about. It doesn't mean it's your spouse either, all right? I just want you to know that too. I was just using that as an example. But let me pull another one. And this card fell out. Oh, this is you waiting for messages. And being standing strong. But let me pull another one. It was written in the Bible to keep us going to church. It couldn't be in the Bible to keep us going to church when there was no churches back then, but that's a whole other story. I've done lots of studying on lots of religions. All right, so anyways, that's so funny this came out. So some of this has to do with health and medical. That is the concern and battling and on decisions what has to be made. So it could have to do with your children, like say if you're having problems with children, you and your spouse can be arguing on how, like maybe you're taking it more serious than they are. At least that's how you feel, or vice versa. So that can be putting in a little bit of strain. I don't see it as anything as horrible or major, just some issues that's been going on that causes some tension. All right, Celica, honey. Oh, why is it not showing up on my phone? All right. No, the thing.
Oh, you lost your live?
Yeah, I had to pull it back up.
Make sure you get.
So if you see me looking down a lot, it's because I'm trying to read the chat. Harmony, sweetie, did you want a reading today? Let me make sure I have it on. I don't have it on all chat, so I might have missed people in here.
She said hello. Yeah.
He doesn't take my medical issues serious, in my opinion. Bingo. All right, it has to do with you. Yep, bingo. And Celica, I'm not saying don't take it personally. I just think it's because if you look fine and they don't want to think that there's something wrong, if that makes sense, So just because on the outside your shell looks okay, that doesn't mean your inside is okay. Doesn't mean your heart's okay. Not literally, but your heart, like your emotions are okay. Doesn't mean you don't have aches and pains. There's hidden illnesses and hidden physical problems that don't look that way on the outside. Okay, so that's probably what it is, because they don't physically see it. They can't understand it. I know you were, sunshine. I know you were, honey. I know you were, sweetie. All right. Who is next? I have it written down, but I can't understand my handwriting.
After Celica is Nicola, but I don't think she's here. Then Peaches.
Nicola and Peaches.
They aren't.
No, I have Amy. I think it's Amy. Amy and Judith.
Yes, they're both here. They said they were.
Okay. They might have stepped out for a minute. That's why I'm asking again. Amy, are you here? Amy and Judith.
Celica said thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, Amy, honey.
Wilson's here.
It's still hot in here.
I think it's you.
Okay, Judith. Oh, good. So I'll do Amy and then you, Judith. Amy, did you have a question, honey, or did you just want a general? And Judith, if you have a question, just let me know, honey. If not, I'll just give you a general. My mom did get me a fan. She bought me a ceiling fan, but it doesn't stay on high because it blows out the candles. My mama gave me a cookie.
Here, so we're a little bowing.
They don't look like they're very good. They taste pretty good. I can't really crunch on it while I'm doing readings, though. I can let it melt in my mouth. That is good.
It's brittle. It's not a cookie.
Yeah. I can't eat it while I'm doing live, but that's really good. It doesn't look like it's too... It looks like it's pretty healthy, too. Like it doesn't have as much crap in it.
No trans fat.
All right. Anything chocolate is good, to be honest. Yes, cookies! Thank you, Celica. She's like, don't forget to give that big thumbs up. Matter of fact, you know what I noticed today? My Nightbot hasn't worked not one time. That is very, very, very strange.
Did you block him?
No. Very odd.
It is.
Yeah.
Judith said what I'm dealing with. Oh, then she retracted it.
Okay, that's fine. So if Judith has a question, I'm going to read Amy right now. I don't think Amy answered, did she? No, she said cookies.
Rusty Shackelford said, "Good morning, Iris. Stopped by to say hello."
Oh, hey, Rusty. How are you doing? Thank you for popping in. How you been doing? A general? Okay. Dolly, it's almost your turn, actually, honey. You're coming up.
Just had to take an over.
Oh, you're enjoying the better weather. Yeah, I think you're, if I remember correctly, you're in the same state as me, right? I think you are. And this week is supposed to be, well, it's going to feel like a heat wave compared to the way it's been. So I'm excited. 50s is the way to go for me. So it's a start anyways. All right, Amy, I'm shuffling these cards for you, dear. All right. So, Amy. So sometimes, all right, so recently, I don't think it's maybe so much issue with you right now, but in a recent past, you had trouble grounding yourself and keeping things level-headed. And it looks like that you might have, this is not saying that this person is bad or anything when I say this, just I want this to be known, that you feel like you lost your way a little bit and you had somebody to come and say, listen, this is the way it needs to be, towing the line, you know, basically somebody come along saying something's not going right, you need to get your act together, and get back on track, and I'm here to help you. And it has to do with family and putting all the things together. So it could be work, it could be your spouse, it could do with a lot of things. But what the main thing is, all at the end of the day, is having fun, having that happiness, and trying to balance all those things all together too. Yes, that's exactly what happened, Rusty. Hold on. Let me pull another card for you, Amy. All right, so listen. I really think all right, so I don't really know the situation, so I'm going on based with what the cards are telling me. All right. So basically what it's saying is that you might have somebody that you're close to in your family has a masculine energy, okay? That is strict and stern and is like, listen, I don't like some of the choices you're making. You need to get back on track and kind of like saying like, how can I give you an example? Basically kind of like, you're overreacting on this situation. You need to pull it back a little bit and get back on track, okay? Like you know, don't go running off, you know, and take actions without thinking about it clearly. So in other words, they try to help you balance everything so you don't go running off doing the nilly-willy kind of stuff. So somebody's stepping in saying, listen, stop, toe the line, and get back on track because family is most important. That's kind of what it's indicating here. What that means, I have no idea. And it might not have to do, like I said, with the spouse. It could have to do something work or a masculine energy with you, letting you know, like, listen, you got to toe the line, take a step back and get back on track so you don't go running off willy-nilly. That's kind of how the cards are sounding. I do not know what that means. All right, so it's hard. You're having trouble with doing all those things. So something might need to give a little bit. All right, Amy, honey. And dropped another card. Oh, Lady Tie Dye, I'm stopping by to give you and show you some love. I gotta go take a nap and get back to the hospital. My mom is suffering really bad from pancreatitis. Oh my gosh. So things aren't looking so good with her at 92, according to the doctor. Oh my gosh, Diane. I'm sending you lots of love and prayers. Anybody knows Diane's been coming along here a long time, and she's her mama's main provider. And I'm sorry to hear about that. Guys, please show some love to Diane and her mama. Send her mama some lots of love and strength also. Please keep me updated and posted, honey. Or call me if you just need a vet and somebody to talk to.
Brittle went down the wrong way.
My mom's over here choking.
On the brittle.
On the brittle.
Rustio.
Did you see what Diane posted?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Rusty says enjoying better weather. He said winter in like a lamb and out like a lion
Yes.
here.
I think Rusty, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I think Rusty's in the same state as us.
Oh.
All right. Let me see who's on my list. Judith is next. Judith, honey, did you have a question? Let me go back and look and see. Oh, I'm sure it is, sweetheart. I'm sure it's... How long has she been in the hospital? Is it recent? Has it been a little bit? And you've been taking care of her for years, too. I'm giving Judith a moment to
Answer.
to respond. Yep.
She was here.
Huh?
I said she was here.
After Judith is Dolly. Middle of the night we called 911. Oh my gosh, honey.
It sucks. It is so sad.
Oh, that's so scary, honey. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sure. I know. You said you haven't slept since yesterday morning. Oh, you need to get some rest, love. You need to seriously go lay down. Is Judith still in here?
Ugh. That's weird.
I think everybody else is intuitively. Are you in here?
Intuitively, Nicola, Peaches?
I'd already called Nicola. She's not in here.
Did you do Peaches?
Did I do Peaches? No, I didn't do Peaches.
It's because she
Oh.
wasn't. What did you do?
Knock something down.
Look at us like I feel guilty.
She's knocking something down. My
Yes.
niece, Hartley, is going to go sit with her right now for a call. Oh, good. Please get some rest, Diane.
You stop that. I know.
I did respond, but it's not showing up. Your mom read. Oh, okay. I know something come up before, and she started reading it, and then it said message retracted. So that means it was deleted.
Yeah. She deleted
So
it.
you might have hit it by mistake. Yes. All right, Diane, sweetheart. Please keep us posted. All right, I'm going back up to see if I can see it.
Oh, Judith is down here.
Yeah. She said she had posted something and you started reading it, and I think that's the same thing we both seen.
Oh,
that
yeah, it was retracted.
it was retracted. She might not even notice she did it.
But she's here now.
Yeah. So if you have a question, can you put it in there again, honey?
What I am dealing with, what outcome?
Oh, you want to know what the outcomes is, that whatever personal thing you're dealing with. Okay.
Shh.
My mom's telling the cat, shh. We'll see how that works. All right, let me shuffle these cards for you. Dolly UK, you're next, honey. Well,
She's not looking at you, is she?
huh?
She was crying at you. And you weren't looking at her.
Oh. All right, Judith. You want to know what the outcome is going to be.
Oh.
You wearing all black. I think I remember seeing it all black.
Well,
You usually wear like bright colors.
this was the only clean pair I just took out
We're
of the dryer.
wearing opposites. Like you should be wearing this, and I should be wearing in that.
Maybe I'm changing too.
All right. I'm going to pull a couple more cards because I don't know what your situation is, so this is kind of making it difficult to understand what's going on. But I will tell you what it says here. It does have a masculine energy who is emotionally disconnected. So in other words, they're not giving you emotional support that maybe you thought you should be getting, or they should be doing. Like they feel like they're disconnected. They're emotionally not there. So you're kind of like left in limbo on what to do, and it's stagnant, not going anywhere. I don't know why it's kind of indicating that it's a life lesson, like something you should be learning about. So it could be like you know, so it could be like the universe's way of saying like, listen, you know how this goes, don't let it happen again, type of deal. Like, don't put yourself through this again, this is not fair to you. That's kind of what it's indicating to me. But I'm going to pull a couple more cards to try to get a better understanding. Oh, now Nightbot is working.
Yeah,
That
I see.
Nightbot hasn't popped on all day.
Well, it must be something with sunshine.
Yeah, thank you, Sunshine. See, you shined your beaming light down on Nightbot, and now the
My
Nightbot is working.
sunshine, my only sunshine.
All right.
Will you stop fighting with the dog? I can pet you both. I got 2 cats.
Okay, so Judith, I can tell you this much, that the stresses that you've been going through and the depressions you're going through will be coming to an end. Like, it's not going to last forever. Eventually, you can feel a little better. Will you? It's almost like a sacrifice. Like, yes, you're going to get away from the situation that's been bothering you. It's gonna move on, and you're going to be able to heal from it. But it's almost going to feel like some of what you've built and grown up towards, you're going to feel like you're missing some of that. All right, so that causes some of the stress. All right, but just know that even though you feel like at one point that all is lost, just know that something new is going to be on the horizon, and things will get better at the end. Like, you will get your just deserve at the end. It's gonna take a little bit of time for it to heal. Okay, so just know that. So even though you lost something near and dear to you, but just know that you are going to heal from it, and that you'll get what you deserve at the end out of the situation. So not all is lost. It's just going to be really emotional and a tough time. All right, Judith, honey. Let me pull one more card. Let me pull one. Something's telling me to pull you another card. Oh. a lot of things are based on emotion, and make sure when you make your decisions that they're not based on emotion, because we can make the wrong choices on emotion. Yeah, see, here's another one. Feel like you're losing something. You're losing something that's close to you.
She said, oh my God, spot on.
All right, Judith, sweetie. Actually, I feel kind of bad that it was spot on, to be honest with you, because I know it's a really tough emotional situation, and those are emotionally draining to us. So make sure you have support, somebody you love and trust that you can confide in, and surround yourself by somebody who is uplifting, that's going to make you feel better.
Your husband just sang a song.
Oh, that was my mom. That was my mom. You are my sunshine. So my name at birth was supposed to be Sunshine, and my father actually used to sing that song to me when I was little, all the time when I was a kid.
Judith said yes. I thought I heard baby coming up before.
All right, so Dolly, your turn, honey. So I'm going to call the people that's left on the list. A couple of them I got a timestamp, and then I think we're going to be done for today. We got Dolly, who I'm about to read for right now, and then we have Amanda, Linda, both of them I'm going to timestamp. Nicola, Peaches I'll timestamp, and Intuitively. I don't think Intuitively is a member. I don't think
Harmony's here too.
Oh,
Yes.
Harmony, are you still here, honey? I forgot
that
to write
her?
Harmony down.
I gotta go.
Yeah, it's my granddaughter's here.
Oops.
You can hear.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, she's instantly mad because the gate's getting put up.
Yep. Let me go.
Her favorite place to be is in my office to get into stuff. I love you, honey. Oh, she's mad. All right. And General Dolly. Okay, honey. All right, Celica, hun. Hey, Savannah, sweetie. How you doing, honey? Sorry if you guys can hear her. She's really, really loud. What's it mean when your ear itches on the right side? It won't stop itching. All right. Oh, you're not doing good, sweetheart? All right, Dolly, I'm going to cleanse these cards a little bit for you. I got my candle here. She also had that cry like she was tired too. Like, I know she gets mad because she can't come back here. But you know how you can tell by your baby's cry if they're like sleepy and stuff? It kind of sounded like that. All right, Dolly. So this is breaking a chains that bind you, okay? So that card fell right out. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards and see what that indicates here. You know what, Dolly, that's exactly what I was thinking. Actually, what I was thinking, I'm like, I got a hater watching in the background, and I can always feel it in the back, and that's kind of exactly what I was thinking. You hate having metal in your hip. Does the weather affect it? I'm assuming it would, because I know, like, my husband has metal in his back, and it affects it. All right, got another card that's flipped out for you. Okay, so I don't know. There's something in your life that needs to be change. That's really bothering you. It really could be. I don't know. It has to do something with your health. So because this is the chains that bind you, so that means you're holding on to something that's not working for you. That's bringing your vibration down. And then the very next card I pulled is a medical card, is a health card. All right, so it could indicate that it's your own mental health that needs some work and that needs to be uplifted. Because look at this. The next is a King of Cups in reverse, and that has to do with not positive emotions, okay? And staying up the next card is staying up, depressed, worrying all the time. This is an indicator that with all the stresses going on, your mental health is not doing too well, all right? It might be other issues going along with it that's making you feel low, but this is just a good indicator that you have some things going in your life that need to be worked on, and you need to be healthy and take care of yourself too. But let me pull a couple of the cards here for you. Oh, okay, good. Maybe somebody's thinking about me. I hope it's positive. Killer, did you want a reading, honey? I know you come in just to support. But if you want a reading, you can get one, hon. My ears are not ringing, but they are itching. But there is somebody icky in the background. All right. Okay, so Dolly, it does indicate that you are trying to build to make everything go right and correct. But sometimes you just lose that passion, that fire, that drive that you had. So even though you start working towards it, you're just like, oh, you kind of procrastinate, put it off a little bit, lose that drive from it, and doing that, you kind of lose your spirit. So what you think in your mind is good. So you have good thoughts like, I need to work on this. I know I need to work on this. This is what I'm going to start working towards. But then when it actually comes to doing it, and that's when you start talking yourself down and having trouble taking that next step to push forward, okay? And if this is coming out in a reading, it's really your guide's way of indicating, like, they recognize your struggles, they see what you go through, and they're here to support you, and they want you to know that they're here for you to take that next step. All right, Dolly, honey. Yes, when broom falls, uninvited companies come in. Listen, Savannah, I can do a whole video on brooms. I could. I have I have a couple brooms in my house, and they're positioned different ways, depending. All right, so I'll tell you this much. So many years ago, we didn't have telephone, and people lived very far from each other. So brooms we use in many different ways to let people know if a company is welcome at their home. Depending on the way the broom is positioned, they put it outside. And depending which way it is, it lets you know if it's a good time to come or not such a good time to come. It lets you know different things. Even the way you position it lets you company know if they're still welcome or if it's time to go home. All right. So I don't know if I should say all my secrets, because if my brooms flipped a different way, you're gonna be like, oh my God, you don't want me here. But brooms were a form of communication many, many years ago, before phone and radio and all a bunch of different things. All right. I learned about those things. A piece of jade is for protection. Yes, absolutely. But I do. I have a few different brooms, and I have some by my doors for particular reasons. Hi, intuitively. Good, I can read you right now, my love. That's okay. Yeah, this live's a short one, so you got here right in time, because I'm almost done. So it's your turn right now, honey. Yeah, if your mom turned the broom upside down, it means that she doesn't want company. Or it's time for company to leave. You're unwanted. Intuitively, did you have a question? Oh, Bernard, I read you already, honey. I read you about An hour ago. It's almost an hour ago. Probably like 50 minutes ago. I want to check on David's energy towards me. Okay, so I'll pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards for David and kind of see where it goes from there, okay? Oh, the card that flipped over was I just acknowledged and put it back. It's indicating that it's up in the air, like you really don't know. But you already knew that because you just asked me about it. Yes, Savannah, I got something to say about that. You need to open up a window when you burn sage. Not just because it's stinky, but because, all right, before I pull cards for her, I'll tell you this real quick. Savannah said, burning sage through your house with the windows open gets rid of bad energy. This is why you have to leave a window open or door. You can sage your house to get rid of all the sludge and yicky. By the way, using sage in your house does get rid of negative energy, but it only puts a band-aid on a situation. Just so you guys know that. But anyways, if you burn sage in your house to get rid of the negative energy, and you leave all the windows and doors closed in your house, what's that mean? What's that mean? How you gonna let it go? You burnt the sage to get rid of it, but where's it going? It has nowhere to go. So you open the window, and visualize all that negativity going right out the door or right out the window, or sweep it. Take your broom, really sweep the crap out of your house, your sludge in your house, and visualize it going out the window. You can't, if you try to get rid of negativity, burning sage, and you don't open up a window or door, it has nowhere to go. Right? So it's going to hide and creep in your house, and it's still going to come out again. Yeah, the bad stays. Exactly. All right, so anyways, let's get back to intuitively. Dropping cards again. All right. Listen. Is this somebody that you're wondering about? This isn't that's something that you've been in a relationship with, right? Because I'll explain that in 1 second. Iris, I think I accidentally sent you 2,000 so in cash. Oh my God. Listen, where did you think you sent that? I will send it right back. I'll try to take care of it right now. Let me know, and I'll check it right now. Hold on a minute, you guys. I think I actually sent you 2,000 something in cash. I meant to send you 20. Oh my good God. No, that's important. Hold on. I'm going to look and see. Sorry about that intuitively. Hold on 1 second, honey. I would freak out myself if that was to happen. Oh no, but thank you, Amy, for sending me $10. I just noticed that. Thank you, Amy, if you're still in here. All right, so I didn't get it set in Cash App. We know we didn't get it here on YouTube because that would have popped up. And maybe that could be a limit too. But let me check. I also have Venmo. Let me check my Venmo. And I don't have nothing in Venmo. So I think you're okay, but please double check. But since you said 2,000, so that's such an astronomical amount, they probably wouldn't allow that much to go through. But please double check, honey. All right. All right, sorry about that intuitively, but that's important because if I was her, I would be freaking out right now. That is a huge amount of money. But from what I looked in Cash App and Venmo, I do not see it. I know it wasn't here because it would have popped up on here. But if any chance that goes through, cancel it if you can. But if not, I will. I think can I deny it or just send it right back? I'm not sure, but I wouldn't keep that much. Now you're giving me anxiety attack for you because I feel horrible for you. I'm sure you're freaking out at that moment, right? This moment. So please let me know. All right. So, where was I intuitively? All right. So right here, intuitively, what I started saying is that I was kind of curious if, I don't remember exactly what the question is now, but I know you wanted to see about a particular person, all right? If you want to know if there's a love connection there, I can right off the bat say probably not. It does show them, you looking out and see what you want, or see if that they're coming, and it don't look like they're coming, because I have two travel cards that came up right together, okay? So it's looking out. It's looking out and see what's going to happen. And you sitting there waiting for them to come. And I don't think that's two. Two of them came right out together. So maybe they live far away and you're waiting for them to come, or you're hoping that they'll come and be with you. And it's you just laying in wait, okay? And then it's you waiting for answers, and they're never going to be completely honest with you. Them is, I think they've been telling the same story over and over again, like it's been going on for a while. Maybe giving you pity parties and sobby stories and sobby answers, when all they think about is, oh, look at, and I pulled another card to see what they're doing, and that this is another travel card, but this is walking away card, and that has to do with them. So I don't know. There's 3 travel cards that came up in a reading, and all of them is looking away from the situation. So you want them to come in, and they're walking away. Okay, so I don't think there's going to be any kind of connection going on here, and they're just going to leave you what, unanswered. Oh, we didn't date. Okay, well that makes sense, and honestly, I don't really see it really going anywhere. To be honest, it's more like you want them. You see them, you see the potential, you want them to come along, and I just don't see them. I don't see them coming that way. I see them going their own way. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. It's not a bad thing. Like, there's nothing bad with them. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just, I don't know, you guys are just not at the right paths right now. Okay? All right, sweetheart. Now, who do I have left? I got Amanda to timestamp, Linda to timestamp, and then Peaches. And I think that's it. And I did read Dolly, right? Yes, I read Dolly. I just didn't cross her out. Alright, and Judith isn't here, and I wish she would explain, because I'm freaking out for her. I kind of want to know what's going on. Alrighty. Alright, Amanda, honey. Hi, I'm probably saying your name wrong. It did what? Please explain, Judith, what did? Actually, Frida. Okay, Frida. Is that how you say your name? Oh, okay, good. I'm happy it did not go through. I was getting nervous for you. Good. That's good news. Frida, you came right at the perfect time, because I was getting towards the end, so I can read for you right now if you would like. If you have a question, just let me know. If not, I'll give you a general reading. Oh, Savannah, did you want a reading too? I can give you a reading. Do you have a picture on it? Hold on, let me look at. I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on, let me look. I'm going to look right now so we can see. No, I don't have a picture on it. I don't think so anyways. This won't give me, if I show this to you, this doesn't really, all right, this is what it looks like, my Cash App. Can you see that? I don't think there's a picture. Okay, let me know your question, Frida. All right, Savannah. You can be after Frida. Can I trust AK Capricorn? Is he genuine? Does he have a genuine feeling or tensions for me? Okay. Okay, Savannah. So Frida, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards for the other person to kind of get an idea where you guys are going on your paths together. I'm going to cleanse these cards for you, Frida. Oh, this card fell out for you. All right, Frida. Oh, boy. All right. Let me pull these cards. I'm going to read this and maybe pull another card to get a better understanding, okay? Because something here doesn't make sense. You know, yeah, okay. So what it looks like here, I'll be honest with you, is that you have a fiery passion. That means you know what you want in life, okay? And you're starting to realize you don't think that the fight is really worth it, and it just indicates that things are not going to work out. It's going to come crashing down around you, all right? And with them, and then I pulled a card here. Let me show you. So these cards represent you right here, okay? And this is indicating that you want things to work out, you want to move ahead, and this was in the past to see how things were going. This is, you're starting to realize, like, listen, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if they're really trustworthy, and unfortunately you're going to see that it's probably not going to be the best happy and healthiest relationship. They have a lot of stuff going on with them, and they might be playing you for a little bit now. This has been going on for a while. I don't know why you see the traveling card here. It could indicate that either they're overseas or they're looking at a whole different picture and you're not in that whole different picture. Okay, so they're leading you to believe one thing when it's not really the case. It may be. Okay, and they might be promising you the world and promise you a lot of great things to offer you and give to you, and none of that is true, or at least it's not going to follow through. Oh, he's always lying. He's long distance. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, so he promises you a lot. If he's asking you for money, do not give him money because you're going to lose out in the end. That's exactly what this is saying. If you're giving him money, stop, because you're going to lose out in the end. All right? Because it's going to be a loss of possessions. All right? Yeah. Loss. It's a loss of possessions, and you're being done wrong. All right, honey. So please, please, please pay attention to those words. All right, honey. All right. And Savannah is next. All right, see. So you already know, honey. That's just a confirmation of what you already know. Oh, my grandbaby does not sound happy today. Oh, watching on your big screen and painting a rose. Ooh, nice. Oh, okay, Frida. I'm sorry that's the kind of the confirmation you needed to hear. But I'm glad you got to hear. Because sometimes we know, I say this a lot in tarot. Um, Sometimes things are unhidden that needs to get revealed and being told to you. But a lot of times it's kind of what our subconscious already knows, and it's just bringing it forward, up forefront, so you have to hear it instead of just thinking it. All right, Savannah, my love. All right, let me shuffle these cards. I think Savannah wanted a general. Savannah, let me know if you wanted general or not. You're welcome, Frida. And I hope that helped a little bit, honey. So, Savannah, did you want to know about your grandbabies? Is that what it is? If you'll be able to see them soon? Hey, TR, how you doing? How you been, hon? Wait, is TR Tika? Are you Tika? I'm trying to remember. I forgot your name. Every time I say I'm writing it down. A general reading. Okay, Savannah, honey. I know, Savannah. We still got to get together and talk, sweetheart. Oh, Savannah. All right. Yeah, you're going. Can you see the cards? All right, Savannah. So this is indicating that the things that you want to work on does not seem to be going that way, and it's taking you to a kind of a dark place a little bit, because you're worrying a lot, and you're in a lot of concern on what's going on, and so you're not sure what to do. And the whole thing is, okay, listen, the long story short is the short answer to a long situation is that you've been wanting to, whatever situation is, you've been wanting to work for a long time, and that is it's your goal, your fear, and your hopes all together at one. And you wanted to work on it, but it's not going that way. So your fear is that, honestly, is that it's not going to get resolved or anything, that you're worried about your health and it's not going to get better, and you want to see them before anything was to happen. That's a long story short version on these cards, okay? So, but I honestly think we probably should talk about it privately, because it's probably way more in depth than that, and it's really not anybody's business, if you understand what I'm saying. All right, honey? So that's all we're going to say about that. All right. TR, did you want a reading? No, that's right. You never give up on anything. But that doesn't mean that's not your fear of yours. That's not what you think about. That's not what you're worried about, you know? So you want it to work out. You're planning on it, but it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Well, I had another card that flew out, like always. All right. So until TR answers, I think I'm going to timestamp Amanda real quick. All right, Amanda. Amanda Panda, I think you're at work, sweetie. I'm not sure where you are. Oh, this card just fell out for you. That's the family card, and family means everything to you. So let's see what this has to do. So we know automatically, because the way this card just came flying out, we know it has to do with family. Okay, or at least who you consider as family. Family is important. And family isn't always blood, but I do think this has to do with blood family. All right. Okay, so what this is indicating here is, it doesn't say too much, but it indicates something that you've been at least thinking or feeling lately. So family's number one for you, okay? And it's your passion and your desire to get everything in your family work out okay. And some things, there's a lot of history and a lot of different things come into play that's been going for a while, and it's an emotional roller coaster. And you feel kind of lost because you're not able to provide the way you wish that you would, or you wish things were differently, and there's nothing you can do to switch it or change it or anything, and you don't have any control to hold on to what it is that you care about. And those are things that are inside of you, and that's inner you, that you don't think other people would really understand, because that is what you're going through. Yes, so it ends up making it too hard to control or juggle. And I think you feel at least that nobody can understand like really what you're going through, because most of it you keep inside. Okay. Okay, Savannah, sweetie. All right, Manda, honey. Whatever you're going through, sweetie, I'm giving you hugs and loves. All right, Linda, let me timestamp you. Let me see what time it is. All right, next is Linda. I just gotta write down the time list, Linda. All right, Linda. 2 hour, 49 minutes, and 20 seconds. Okay, Linda. Let's see what the cards have to say to Miss Linda. Let me cleanse them a little bit. Oh, Judith, thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Linda, so right here it says that you're just not handling being able to juggle all things. So you're just trying to get in your head and move away from those situations that are way too hard and difficult for you. I'm going to shuffle these cards a little bit more. And there's somebody that you're worried and concerned about, and it has to do something with their medical that doesn't seem to be working out the way you thought it was going to. All right. Oh, okay. So, listen. It could be your own mental health, or worried about somebody else's, and people getting served what's deserved to them, kind of. Okay. Wait, I worded that wrong. It's not getting served with what they deserve, kind of. It's kind of like what's happening is because they didn't take the cautions that they should have. I should have worded that differently. I'm sorry about that. What this does say here, though, is that what it does say is somebody looking at a whole picture, showing all the great things they have, and then a lot of gossip happened, and it ruined friendships, okay? Because all the talking back and forth, it ended up ruining friendships, there ended up being some gossiping, ended up not being a good time. It could be over gluttony, doing too much, and then it comes crashing down around, and then ends up being a long, hard, dark road, and it's time to pick up and start taking care of the mental health of whoever it is that's affected. All right, Linda. It's kind of hard because you're not here. It's kind of quicker because it's hard to connect with you and to be able to talk you through it to see really what's going on. So I know it was kind of vague. It's really because you weren't here. All right, Linda, sweetheart. And last but not least, that I'm going to timestamp for today is peaches. Oh, and thank you very much, Judith, for the $20. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so glad it ended up not going through the other one. Oof. I was literally nervous for you. I was literally nervous for you, but thank you very much for the $20, honey. I really, really, really appreciate it. Oh. All right, Peaches. So I know Peaches, let me write down timestamp. I know Peaches wanted to know about her health. So let me just, 252. All right. So you wanted to know, Peaches, about your health. So see what's going on here. And you said about losing weight. So, not Judith, Peaches, listen. This doesn't indicate what about your health, but what this does indicate and show here is that you are being your own worst enemy. You're not accomplishing and being the victor and doing what it is that you want to do, because how can I put this? Because it says loss of strength, but that's not the right word for it. Is oh my gosh, my mind is blank. Oh, hold on, I got a scam likely call that just came up. I'm trying to think of the proper word that's coming to my mind, and it's on the tip of my tongue. Like, you're not doing the healthy choices for your own self, and some of that is your own fault. You're given to those weaknesses. Okay, you need to find that strength. All right. And yes, and this all has to do with you learning to love yourself more and not all those stresses affect your life. And the reason why you're not able to get healthy and be back on track is because you're not following through what you need to do. You can say it, but working on it is two different things, because you give into temptation too easily. Okay, so it's really, you need to learn to work on yourself to be able to get it is what you need to do, because you don't feel like you're strong enough. You are truly your own worst enemy. So do you have horrible horrible health problems? No. Are you getting healthier and working on yourself? No. So the only one that can fix that is you, Peaches. And you got to realize the strength that you have in yourself and your own self-worth. So it's time for you to work on you, honey. All right. So I think that's it for today. Actually, I'm going to do one more reading, okay? So this last reading is a reading for a collective, and it's for anybody here today that wasn't able to say that, or were shy and didn't put a one in the chat. So this is your way of still feeling like that you are part of the reading. And so in this reading, you take what resonates with you and disregard the rest, because this reading is for the collective. Yes, Judith, thank you for the $20 super sticker. I think you might be behind in your chat a little bit, honey. I think you might be a tad bit behind. All right. Yes, she is, Savannah, she is. But some of her health issues, she has to take control of it, and she's not. But that's something privately I can talk to her about. I'm not going to really get into her business on here. Okay. All right, so this reading is for the collective. This is for anybody on here today that was here, that was a little shy and didn't put a one in the comments to be able to get a reading. So this reading is for you. So you take what resonates with you and just disregard the rest. Okay, I'm shuffling the cards, and then I'm going to cleanse them. I'm asking the guys to give me answers, send them out to you who need to hear them. All right, so this is what lays beneath you, and this has to either do with earth or a masculine energy who is loving and grounded and who's very supportive and caring. Some of you guys are going through a really hard, dark road, going through a dark path, which could cause some depression. Feel like you're at the point where you're about to lose everything, and you don't know how to get your way out of it. Okay, but there's answers and there's help out there. This also indicates that there's some emotional upheaval going on. That it's another sense of loss. It's emotional, spiritual loss too. So something that should be new and a great start and a great beginning. That's a setback, and it feels like a loss also. And because of the way you're feeling in those situations that's going through, you're really having a hard time getting back on track and progressing ahead to be able to push forward ahead and to get everything to work out for you, which makes it hard and difficult. So right now it's really the time to spiritually work for yourself and try to connect to what makes you happy on the inside. So because it's really hard to do anything in life that's important to you, whether it's medical reasons, whether it's physical reasons, whether it's work related, relationship related, once you get in that space, in that headset and head mindset, it's really hard to pull yourself out of it, and it's really makes it even harder for you to accomplish all the things that you need to. Oh, some of this might have happened because some of you guys might have gotten a message or heard things that were really hurtful or news that wasn't what you expected. It might have been shocking in some instances that really like threw you through a loop, and now you feel defensive. Now you feel defensive and you're like, I gotta stand my ground, hold my own, maybe be a little stubborn in some circumstances, but this is really like standing your ground. Like, no, you're not gonna let you hurt me. You're like, I'm standing my ground. I'm not gonna let you get into my space, okay? Or some of you might actually feel defensive. All right, so basically kind of what this is indicating again is that it's making it harder for you to take the action that you need to fix what it is that you need to do in your home life. So it's affecting your home life, it's affecting your psyche, and it's really a good time to take a step back and meditate and reconnect so you can get your mind back on track, back where it needs to be, so then you can have all the things that you deserve in life and get all the answers that you need in life, so you can know what direction to take next instead of basing everything. Because when we get upset, we base everything on emotion, and that's not logic. And when we base everything on emotion, that means we say and do and take actions that we normally wouldn't do, that we can't fix. So you need to take a step back, reconnect, get a clearer mind, so then that way your outlook could be a little different, and your path will be a little clearer for you to be able to push forward ahead. All right, so this reading was for collective. Take what resonates with you and disregard the rest. And thank you for everybody who joined us today on Tuesday, and I hope to see you guys next Tuesday. So please join me if you guys want a reading next week. Of course, they're always free. They're always free. So I hope to see you guys next week. And everybody that joined me today who's still here, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I know last Thursday I ended up not being here. Actually, last Tuesday I ended up having to cut my live early because my daughter ended up having a problem and we had to take her up to the hospital. Everything's okay. Everything worked out okay. So it just ended up being a crazy week after that, so I ended up taking off Thursday. So, but I will see you this week. And on Thursdays, it starts a little later than it is now, and we do readings to get messages from your spirit guides. And usually they're a little more lighter, more uplifting. I don't get into your business, but our spirit guides and always have beautiful messages and positivity they like to share with us. So I hope to see you guys on Thursday, and I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the week. I'm sure going to try to enjoy the weather that we're having outside, even if it is only 50. It's still nicer than it has been.